Greetings, everyone. This episode is brought to you by the good folks over there at Hot Toys, Howard Chan, and everybody for bringing us a effing good head sculpt. Fennec Shand, you know, in the building, special guest, and she's ready to go with us. I hope y'all ready, because I'm ready, and we about to get this joint crunk. Yo, do they still say crunk? No.
Yeah,
we
bro.
about to get this shit popping. How about that? We just going to say that. We about to get this popping. We're not going to say crunk. We're going to get this popping. So again, I hope everybody is ready, because I'm ready, and we are seriously about to get this started. Okay? Can I get a hell yeah from y'all?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Say what? Say what? What? Say what?
What's up, people? Greetings. It is the 1/6 scale man himself, LR, and this is Say What. And I'm so happy today, as you can already tell from the top of the show. I am happy. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that everyone is here and that you're tuning in. It's going to be a really, 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 really good evening. So thank you for coming on board. We got a great panel tonight, and we just going to dive in. Like that's just the name of the show tonight. We're going to dive in. It's going to be a positive show, but we're going to have some effing fun. We got we actually got a space pimp on the show tonight. So you know what I mean? Like it's, you know, it is what it is. But let's just get it popping. How's everybody going?
What's
Man,
up?
what's up,
guys?
What up?
What is going on, man? Like, what the hell?
We're rolling deep tonight.
Hell?
Rolling.
I didn't know they made a Brendan Riley Funko Pop.
Yo, I love it though. That's dope. I love it. But yo, thanks for. How's everybody going, man? I'm so glad y'all are here with me tonight. Y'all going good?
Yeah, man.
Y'all feeling the love? It's a couple days away from Christmas. Everybody ready for it?
Yes.
Ready.
Okay, I'm ready to it. And I know everybody out in the panel is pretty much ready for tonight's.
Lale, be honest. You
what's
were ready at around 11 o'clock last night, right?
Oh my God, I was super ready. I was super ready. Straight up, you already know I was ready. And everybody
Because he FaceTimes me,
yes,
and I answer, and I'm lying in bed next to my wife. We're just watching TV. We're watching the Collecting Weekly stream, and I answer, and he's like, "You better fucking answer when I call you." Like that. Those were the first words
Yeah, true
that
story.
came out of his mouth.
True story.
And it was Fennec. Actually, no, as is often with our conversations, then we veered into Spidey and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But it definitely started with Fennec. That was a
Fennec
highlight
was
for him.
discussion on it because that came out of nowhere after, you know, just talk about it and not knowing. I did kind of predict that
Literally
it would drop
what
before.
Like an hour
Book of
before,
Boba.
Justin was like, "We're not getting it before the end of the year. It's not dropping." And then you guys end that stream, and then boom,
And
there
boom,
it is.
it dropped. So
Come on,
it's always
Justin.
good for people to say it's not going to drop because then it drops. So I'm so happy about it. But first, before we start, and even before I address the chat, I want to start off this segment with something. It's a little bit feel good here, and that is thank you. Okay, this is the thank you from the 1/6 Scale Man LR and also from the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Now this is thank you for pretty much everybody, not just out in the chat, but even for the panel and everybody that I've actually met this year who have made this channel successful, who have, you know, brought so much element. And I just wanted to kind of say thank you to everybody and just be humbled by that because, like I said, without you guys, there would be no us. And pretty much without this panel, there would be no me. So I wanted to actually just thank everybody for that. Thank you, Dan, for coming on tonight, man, and the great content that you basically give us. Thank you, Joe Lynch, for the positivity, bro. Thank you for being around. Thank you, Butt Naked, for just being butt naked every day. I mean,
True story.
and that's butt naked just from a subliminal sense, like, you know, because, you know, just not just literal, but just that, you know, you speak your mind. Love that.
I bear it all.
Exactly.
You always know where you stand with me.
Exactly. KG, thank you for the tickets to actually both films and the 10% that you provided this entire year. Like, thank you for that, man. I mean, I know it was a rough ride at the very beginning, but you came through and you got us some good seats. So thank you very much for that. Hey, Dre, thank you for wearing the beanie tonight, brother.
Beanie squad, baby.
Thank you for wearing the beanie tonight, brother. I do appreciate that, man.
You're
but
welcome.
Thank you, bro, for the content that you guys bring on your channel and the positivity. Brother Cousins, Thank you for coming through, bro. Thank you for being the. You know what? Let me just solo this motherfucker. Thank you for being the space pimp that you are, bro.
Hey,
like
I
straight
try.
up.
I
You
try.
know,
Smooth as
just
fuck.
being the
try.
smooth,
I try.
laid back
Appreciate
space
it.
pimp. You know what I mean?
Appreciate
Coming
it.
through with the great content, in the nice melanin skin, the curly hair for all the ladies. Thank you for
Hey, man.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
that.
dipping
Appreciate
through.
that.
Will Foxification, thank you as always for the great
thank you.
content. Also for the segment that you always come through on the show. Now, I
Except
have
for tonight.
I have to let everybody know there's no segment for the night.
Yeah.
But it'll be back. Don't worry about it. This is just a special night. You know, we just want to, kind of lay back on this one, especially it's a couple days before Christmas. So we want to lay back and just have a really, really great show and just bring y'all some great content. So everybody in this panel, I want to thank you, everybody. Robservation, my man, Robert Meyer Burnett, thank you for coming through always and just being the person that you are. If you're watching, thank you for everybody over Collecting Weekly, Mario, Zach, John, everybody over there, because
Mario's beard.
Yeah, Mario's beard, Manny, everybody over there, man. Just thank you for always having a great content and just being a contributing factor for the show. As I always say, if it wasn't for Zach, this show wouldn't have took off the way it was. So I appreciate you for that.
Special appreciation for that Uncivilized Scoundrels beat.
Exactly.
Amazing.
That Uncivilized Scoundrels beat from Manny's from Mario's cousin. His brother.
Crushed it.
He crushed it. He killed that. So thank you for that so much, man. Thank you for Ryan over there at Jetta Patrol. For always the great content, man. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for Justin for always being a good content creator and giving opportunities to individuals. Thank you for the Optical 20 for just being a nasty motherfucker all the time. But you know what? Just thank you for being who you are. Exactly. Thank you for PJ over there at I keep forgetting the next
Paradox
Nerd. Thank you for coming through and giving me an opportunity and a platform to speak. Because like I said, you were the first person to actually give me a platform to come on your show and have a place to join these guys and meet everybody. So thank you for that. Thank you for my lady Latoya T. For always being there, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. I wouldn't actually started a channel. She said always supported me. She's actually been there from day one. So
she makes every picture of you prettier.
Yeah, actually she does.
We don't even see you in the photo.
Exactly. You don't even.
That's what I meant, Joe. That's what I meant.
You don't look at me. You don't see me. You see her. Exactly. And so it should be. I mean, that's it for everybody who has a lady. She should always be the feature. We're just the accessories. So you always gotta, keep it real on that one. So, thanks everybody. And also let me address the chat. Tabar, thank you for always coming through with the positivity. Louis Labitch, thank you for coming through. Marco Polo. Let's see here who we have. Linda, thank you for coming through as always. Max Geekdom, Marvel Us Reviews, thank you for coming through. JB Noble, thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. William Owens, thank you for being here. Bob Dylan, as always, thank you for the memes, the jokes, and everything that you do, man. Nick's Collectibles, thank you for coming through. Docinator, thank you for being here. My lady Latoya T, thank you for being here. I see Butt Neck and Will and everybody else out there.
Don't forget SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquareBalls?
SquareBalls.
Y'all said it for me, so I don't have to say it. Thank you. Mike Viola, thank you for coming through. Renz Tolentino, thank you for coming through. Jigoda Blue 7, thank you for being here. Kinky Sphincter, thank you for coming through. William Owens, 6 Scale Reviews, as always. The Space Pimp himself, Brother Cousins. Andrew Gibo, thank you for being here. Let's see here. S Beam, Avengers Assemble, thank you for being here, man. Man, we got quite a few. Cody Franklin, thank you for being here. Simon, thank you for being here. To Guthrie, thank you for coming through. William Owens, thank you for coming through. I said Renz Talentino. Angel, thank you for being here as always. Single songwriter, I know you'll float through, so I just want to say thank you right off the top because you always bring the positivity and the knowledge.
And Doc
Malachi Mabane, thank you for coming. Doc Smizzle, thank you for coming through. And yeah, we got quite a, and then we still have, and then some. We still got some people flowing through here.
You're not so bad yourself, Leo.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, come on, man. It's I'm the low man on the totem pole, but you know what? I'm steady climbing, and that's what it's all about. Steady climbing. But yeah, man. If I and Aries over there, thank you for the great content. Dante, Man of Hot. Who am I forgetting? Anybody, man? I just want to make sure that I'm covering all content creators.
Thank you for the support from your lovely daughter. Jumping in the
yes.
streams all the time.
Yes,
too.
my baby girl, Skylar. Thank you for actually coming through.
Yeah.
Shout
And
out
for her love for Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Exactly.
Her and Latoya getting in on Daredevil. I'm so proud of them.
Exactly. Blue Susan, I know you experienced the loss
Yes.
this week. I do want to say my
Yes.
condolences to you and your family. But you're in my hearts, my prayers. You're my family. So I just wanted to say a special shout out to you. Thank you for always being positive and being here as well as Ray Kinnix. Thank you for coming through always with the great content, the beautiful photos, the best cosplayer out there by far.
So amazing.
Hey, thank you for being there.
Definitely. And
Lori,
also condolences to
Livingston.
Jedi Kid, too.
Jedi Kid.
Yes.
Jedi Kid, my guy, Jedi Kid, one half of the Comic Book Talk with Friends on Mondays. You know you're here, bro. You're in our hearts.
And everybody
our
check
prayers.
out Vinny's
Vincent
online
Dunn
store.
art,
Vincent Dunn.
his
Yeah.
store,
Artist killer.
definitely, exactly.
Dropping knowledge bombs every Monday night on our comic
Yes.
stream. So give him
Yes.
some love, too.
Give him some love. Thank you for that as well. And yeah, just quite a few individuals that if I haven't named, that you're here with us. So, yeah. So anyway, now that we got that out the way, let's get to business. We got some heat that kind of dropped this week. Some expected, some unexpected. So we're going to get into some new releases and some new reveals. Now, we're going to jump into this one first because I know that this has basically been a discussion that we've actually that's been had. I wasn't part of that discussion, but I know it was there apparently. So we'll definitely see how that rocks. And yeah, let me just bring this up really quick here. Because I know some people actually there were some steady conversations about it.
While you do that, also shout out to Iron Logan for crushing it with you on posing.
Yes,
on the-
Iron
the,
Logan
pose
for
offs on
Take your
my
position.
guy. Take your position, man. Thank you for that, man. My guy, Iron Logan, always, and you will see him again this Sunday. We'll be posing up Iron Man. So Iron Logan, definitely thank you for coming through, man. So thank you for reminding me that. This guy right here, we got the release on. Thoughts. Now I want to kind of go around because, like I said, I know we haven't really talked about it, but I know there were some. There was apparently, I guess, there were some people that were kind of upset still about this. Is this true?
Because of the head sculpt or something, or what?
I'm not sure.
No, well, people were saying that
Yeah.
the battle damage detailing was soft, and then they were complaining that there's no battle damage on the
On the
back.
back and the helmet,
And I'm like,
right?
to which I'm like, well, you didn't really see much battle damage on his back in the movie until right after the snap.
Right.
But to be perfectly honest, I mean, are you displaying him backwards?
Right.
Yeah,
Does
exactly.
battle damage on like the middle of his back really matter that much? Like, I think it's just people looking for something to complain about. It looks great to me, but people are gonna do what people are gonna do.
I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think it looks amazing. It looks good. It's everything that I wanted it to be. It's on the way. Can't wait. I'm checking my DHL every couple of minutes, checking the progress. Yeah, I've been waiting to figure for a while, waiting to finish off the in-game line. So I think it looks great. I can't wait to have it.
Brother Cousins, just for your own peace of mind and for anybody else who's got DHL, and I love DHL shipping because I get it in like 2-3 days from Hong Kong to Boston, and I have the best experiences by far with DHL. But I guess right now they are having trouble updating their tracking info systems. Yeah. Same thing Robert Meyer Burnett had that I've experienced as well, where it says like awaiting pickup from DHL for a really long time, and then like literally the next day
It's right on
you
your
get
doorstep.
you get it in hand while the tracking still says it's awaiting pickup. So for DHL customers, the tracking may not. So if you've got stuff coming from Hong Kong, you got to kind of be patient because of the time of the year. But it could say awaiting pickup today, and you could have it tomorrow. So you just don't know yet.
Good to know.
Okay.
That's
But
good to know.
what
Thank
were
you.
you saying there, brother Cousins, though?
Yeah, it was. I was like, I can't wait to get it. I think it looks great, and yeah, I can't wait to have it in my collection. And all we're waiting on now is for Loki to finish up that Endgame line. And I
Yeah.
know my
Yeah.
boy right next to me, right here,
Hey.
this way,
Oh, Brendan?
like that. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm going to like it
You.
more than Brendan. I know for sure.
Yeah.
Because Loki is my guy. I mean,
There we go.
Yeah.
That way. There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah, there you go.
Out the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
I guess Brendan will like it too. But
Yeah.
This
That'd
looks
be-
great. I think this battle damage looks great. I'm with you guys. I haven't really heard much criticism of it. I don't really care as much about the back of it, to be honest. I mean, it'd be nice if it was battle damage, but they clearly took their time to get this one right. The battle damage looks great to me. The head sculpt is fantastic. It looks just like the Proto. This is going to be a center stage collectible for everyone who has it.
Yeah.
This is the Iron Man. If you were going to get one Iron Man, you could toss all the other one away and get this one. I mean, this is the ultimate Iron Man. Probably the most memorable scene in the entire MCU period, not just for Iron Man. So if you had one MCU figure, this would probably be it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's that important of a figure, and Hot Toys clearly took their time to get it right. I'm upset they made Loki last in line, but what are you gonna do? I mean, like Pennywise and Loki, Howard just hates me. I don't know what to say. But
Christmas Day, I'm telling you. Will,
Christmas
it's
Day
gonna-
Pennywise, bro. But I swore Loki was gonna at least come out before Iron Man, but he didn't. So he's last. So that's just
I
how it
don't
is.
know. I think Pennywise is in the same limbo that Ahsoka's in. It's considering the simple
Purgatory.
fact a lot of people basically got that update that it's been delayed. Of course, this is what we expected. So again, it wasn't anything different.
Yeah, but the figure looks great though, Leia. I know I think probably everyone here is getting this.
Yeah.
I would think you'd be hard pressed to find a collector who's not getting this. So
Yeah.
this they're gonna make like 8 bazillion of these.
yeah.
It's incredible. So yeah, it looks great. It definitely lives up to the hype.
Yeah, definitely, man. KG.
Yeah.
Man, my little bro. What you think about this, man?
Yeah, this figure is great. I mean, look, I've been highly anticipating this figure for a lot, and you know, when I first started collecting, it was one of the figures I did want to pick up. And seeing the final product, it won me over. I mean, I had a feeling because since this is a character that's so highly known, and when Hot Toys makes a mass production of a figure like this, usually the details and things like that go away. But I'm amazed by it. I mean, this is a great figure. For a highly mass production figure like this, it's absolutely phenomenal. Now, there are minor gripes. I do wish it was a little dirty. There are some parts where it's a little clean. But other than that, it's a great piece. Now, it's not a piece that I'm willing to go pick up right now. I could really wait because, I mean, if we know the past issue with Iron figures, they don't tend to sell fast. For this one in particular, I think they made a lot of it. So I'm not in a rush into getting it. I want to play the smart way with this one. I don't want to drop 500 or whatever how much it is on Sideshow for it. I just rather wait and see if I can bring it down a notch for a bit for this figure. But yeah, great piece. Can't wait to have in the collection. I'm happy for anybody who does have this figure. And Will's right. If there is one Iron Man figure that you want to have in the collection, this will be it. This is it. This is the definitive Iron Man to have for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Dan or no Dre, what you think about this? My fellow Beanie Man, what's going on with you, brother? What you think about this, man?
Oh man, I think it's a great looking figure. I mean, you guys already said all the praises. You can't go wrong with it. I think the head sculpt is on point. All the battle damage, I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, I could see the complaint, because especially if you're taking pictures and you do want to kind of pose the back, it's not intentional to just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've had my gripes with like Hot Toys in the past with them doing that, it not being battle damage enough. So I see those gripes and I get it. But as far as like the figure in general, I think it looks great. I mean, it looks just like the movie. You can't go wrong with it. Like you can create this last scene with him, Thanos, or, with, so I don't know if I'm gonna get it because I don't really like Iron Man that much to have a lot of him in my collection. But
Yeah.
I like it. I think it looks great. I mean, congrats to everyone that has it coming. And
Yeah.
I think you guys are gonna be super happy with it. Enjoy
Yes,
it.
sir. Yes, sir, man. That's Joey, what you think about this, brother? You getting it?
Getting it.
You're getting
It's
it?
all right.
He said it's all right.
I mean, the hype is gone, right? But it's I do fit and finish for a living. So when it comes to paint apps and paint detail, that's my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And I'm the guy that's going to be hypercritical of that. So I'll probably do some work on it.
Oh,
be
so
honest.
so you're going to do like a mod on it then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means if once I get mine, if yours lives up to the standards, I get mine, I'm just going to send it to you, right?
Yeah. And Brendan, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that the Tony Stank head sculpt?
I was waiting to see if anybody picked up on that. It is indeed
in
the
fact.
Tony Stank head sculpt that so many people hated. That is what is on this battle damage market.
I guess blood on it makes the difference.
They added the battle damage on
Wow, I
it.
didn't
Yes,
even catch that.
but it
Didn't catch that until I looked
1000%.
I looked at the side of it, and
Is
now I
Tony
can tell
Stank.
the way it's shade.
They just
Wow.
teased
And now
that
the
out a little
shitstorm
bit.
happens where everybody's canceling their fucking pre-orders now.
I did not notice
But
that.
yes, it is the Tony Stank. Good eye, Joe. Good eye.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
If it
Interesting.
is, then I feel like the paint apps, not just the blood, but the paint apps look different too. It definitely
Yeah.
looks. It looks like
Better
a totally new
texturing,
sculpt.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look.
Well,
the
I think
same at
that
all.
just happens with weathering. It adds detail.
Yeah,
it
maybe.
adds texture to the sculpt, Joe. But like it's. I mean, the base paint application is identical to the Tony Stank head sculpt. It's the weathering over the top of that adds layers to it. But
know.
yeah, it is that.
I
That's
find
Tony
that
Stank,
really
man.
hard to believe though, because like if Hot Toys
Yeah.
went through that whole shitstorm having to take all those sculpts back and make new ones, they would produce it again and put
What
it out there
about
again.
what about the head sculpt
I don't think
on
they
the
would do
black
that. I
and
don't think
gold?
it's the same.
What about the
That
head
is
sculpt on the
100%
black
the
and gold
I don't think
Peter and then the upgraded to Peter?
Just different paint apps.
Yeah,
That's
just
it.
maybe
different
it's
paint
different
apps
paint
made
apps,
Better
but-
paint apps. It's better
If,
paint
if it's not, I would have Hot Toys could not be that dumb. Like they
I
would
mean,
not put out the same
I
exact.
do
same
not-
one.
Maybe they. Here's the thing. Maybe okay, it
That's
might be the
suicide.
same mold, but maybe they modified the sculpt as far as the facial features a bit,
It's-
which they did. It looks like they did slightly.
Yeah, because the mouth is open on this one. and
Yeah, it might be the same
Yeah.
base, but they changed it around a little
They
bit.
changed,
like,
they
it's not
modified
exactly the same.
a
Just-
tad bit from what I'm actually seeing. See, here's my thing before I
Definitely
move on to the
different, yeah.
next person, before especially Dan. I don't. Okay, because I'm gonna probably be the only person that's not, regardless of what this looks like, that will never put this head sculpt on his figure. Literally, I'm gonna be the only reason why is because I don't really care about recapturing scenes with that helmet off, because I'm not, when I get my figures, and normally when I get it, it's not to recapture everything that I've seen from a film. It's to create something totally different. Like I'm not looking at, because at this time, the in-game hype has already passed for me.
Yeah.
It's already passed. So I want to do something completely different from what we see in the film, which may not have anything to do with any of the characters that were in certain scenes. I might even mix it up and just try something totally different. But I'm just that one person that will not. I'll look at the head sculpt and be like, all right, cool. But I'll put it right back in the box and just put that helmet back on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because that's just the way I want to see Iron Man. So I mean, I don't know. That's mainly just me. Dan, what do you think
That's
about
fair.
this piece, bro?
I mean, I think it looks great, and to kind of go off what the whole Tony Stank thing, I think it probably is the same sculpt. It looks like, but the expression makes the whole difference. You know, his mouth slightly open, his his eyebrows are furrowed. Like it's slightly different.
Yeah.
The hair is definitely the same, 100%.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see where Brendan's coming from with that, and it probably is. I just think that the expression that he's making definitely makes all the difference in the world, because this looks so much better than that Tony Stank fucking head sculpt.
Yeah.
But overall as a figure, I think this looks incredible, man. I mean, A lot of people were kind of complaining about the battle damage, and I get that, but I mean, it still looks pretty good, man. It can't be any worse than Endgame Thanos because that was pretty soft. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
as long as
was.
this is somewhat better than this, I'm happy, man. I mean, and it is the definitive Iron Man to get in terms of the MCU.
Yeah.
Because this is his latest suit, the last time we see him before he dies.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna skyrocket in like a year and a half when this thing sells out finally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is this and the clean one. I have the clean one right here. These two Iron Man figures are gonna just skyrocket in price.
Oh yeah.
It's probably not a big deal to most people. I mean, but I'm definitely gonna have both in my collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Waiting on my pre-order from Sideshow. I don't think it's kind of what KG said as well. It's kind of not something I need to hop on right now and spend $600 on. Definitely don't have to do that because this thing's not going to sell out for a while. So I think this is great, man.
I got you 10%. Don't worry.
Yeah. But
Wait,
yeah,
Leo. I just want to bring up. I actually got the head sculpt here, and the hair's different.
let me
Tony
see.
saying.
Yeah, the other one's brown,
It
but
looks
you
taller.
can
Yeah, the
but
hair
you can
looks
see
taller.
as far as the head sculpt at the facial expression. So the mold of the head is the same.
Yep.
They've modified the face.
Yeah.
Definitely modified that
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
when you compare this one with the new one, the new one definitely trumps. But I think that they stuck with this particular mold to capture what they wanted to actually capture. Which I guess it's okay. Like it's and that's fair to. But they've definitely made improvements from this particular head sculpt compared to that one that you have, like that we have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, this is the actual, because I have this version. I didn't get
So do I.
the replacement. I didn't even bother doing it because of the company that I went through. It would have been a hassle, so I didn't even bother doing it. I just stuck with this one because, again, if I pop the head sculpt on once, I'm like, all right, cool. I'll put the helmet right back on and just rock with that because that's just the way I have it displayed, especially next to Rescue. So yeah, it wasn't really a big deal for me. When it comes to that, but I know that there were a lot of opinions about it. I guess that was what we were basically hearing. So I don't know.
I think with this one, you gotta display with the head sculpt on. I mean, it's just like it's one of those figures where you just kind of make an exception with, like, I mean, when we see Iron Man, we see him with the helmet, right? But for this one, it was just a specific moment that you have to put the head sculpt on, So
Yeah.
The way I think
mean,
about it too, like let's say for example, this is someone's very first Iron Man, and they don't have any other head sculpts to compare it with, and then they get this one, and the head sculpt looks like a French Iron Man. That's kind of bad for them.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true. The next figure I want to kind of bring up really quick. And Brendan, I'm gonna start off with you first with this particular figure because I'm going somewhere with this because I hear this a lot, and I've heard this with people that were saying, nah, if you already actually have Strange, keep the one you have, or wait for the next version because this won't be the only version. And I kind of have a pushback on that, but I'll wait and I'll reserve. But what do you think about the simple fact that we got this reveal from, again, Spider-Man No Way Home? What do you think about it, Brendan?
I'm fine with it. I'm not losing my headphones. That's what I'm doing. Try that one more time. I'm gonna just do this the whole time. I'm fine with this existing. I haven't checked recently to see if the Infinity War Strange is like sold out, or if you can still get it at retail. So I don't know, and I guess that would factor into some people's decisions. I have the Infinity War Strange, so I don't feel the need, for me personally, for this. It's not different enough. There are some really cool accessories. So if you either don't have the Infinity War Strange, or and coming from Lael, you know how much I love No Way Home. If you want to build a No Way Home specific like setup in your collection, a good display like that from the film, and you really want those accessories and you want to pair that with, you know, with Spidey figures from it, then more power to you. It's a great figure. It's a great sculpt. It's just not something that I need right now because it's too close to what I already have.
Yeah.
And I'd basically just be buying the accessories.
Yeah.
And I do think we're going to get a more varied version that's actually a little bit closer to comic book accurate based on what we saw in the trailer for Strange. So we are going to have more differences in that one. And that movie comes out in like 6-7 months. So it's not like it's going to be that much beyond as far as a wait for this, which is I guess why this one kind of confused me a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is. Hot Toys has, well, I won't say Hot Toys has a plan because I feel like sometimes they just, you know, throw shit against the wall and see what sticks. But yeah, I think, you know, it's a cool figure. Anybody who buys it is not going to be disappointed, put it that way. You're gonna have a great figure on your hands. It's just whether or not you need it based on what you already have. And I'm anticipating that I'm probably going to be buying 2 versions of Strange from Multiverse of Madness because I'm going to be getting the main MCU Doctor Strange, and I'm damn sure going to be getting the.
Oh yeah, you can go ahead.
That's
not
a spoiler. They
it's the trailer released. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I know what you were doing. I was thinking the same thing.
I was like, oh shit.
But yeah, I'm damn sure going to be getting our Supreme Strain.
Supreme Strains.
Yeah. So that's in the trailer that they put online now. So that's not a spoiler. That's
hell yeah.
That's out there for everybody to see, except Vinny, of course. But
but
yeah. So I anticipate getting 2 figures from that. And so that just makes this one less necessary for me.
Gotcha.
But everybody has to make that choice for themselves based on what they already have in their collection.
Yeah.
And how long they want to wait.
Got you. Real quick before I get to Brother Cousins, Ashley Chase with the $7.99 super chat. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everyone in the chat and on this panel. Merry Christmas, Ashley. Thank you very much for that. You know, Will did look at the camera, so I forgot to put him in and we look at the camera point. Hold on.
Thanks, Ash. Thanks, Ash.
Real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta. You know, there's always a look
Thanks,
at the camera moment. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley. Bro, I'm not. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm Jay. I'm not gonna say Brother Cousins anymore. I'm just like Bro Cousins.
Bro
Cousins.
That works.
So Bro Cuz. Yeah, Bro Cuz. What what you think about this, brother?
Man, I love it. I think I was saying this on another stream. I'm still rocking the original Doctor Strange from the first movie. I don't even have the Infinity War version.
And that's a good figure too.
Yeah.
It's a great figure. You know, I didn't see a reason to upgrade. I do like this. I love the head sculpt, the sculpting on the hair. I know this is a prototype, but if we get anything close to this prototype, the hair looks almost rooted. You know, it looks damn good. So I do like it, but I am, kind of torn. I do want to know what comes out next from his own movie. So, but all the effects, all the little cauldron that he has today, that's cool. I mean, and I'm a collector that has detours. And I'm probably going to have those for a while. And you put this figure in there, you can forget about it. That's the only figure you're going to get on the detour shelf. So, it's not going to happen. It looks good, but I don't know. It may be a pass. When it comes out, it may be different, but I am more interested to see what's going to happen in Multiverse of Madness with him. So.
We need a Baron Mordo out of that one. We need a Baron Mordo out
Absolutely.
of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a fiance that ain't gonna never let me live this down because Strange is her favorite Marvel character of all time. So she's gonna want, even regardless of the simple fact that I have the Infinity War Strange, she's gonna be like, nah, you better get this shit. So you already know how this gonna go down. Will, what you think about this piece, bro? What are your thoughts on it, man?
Bro, yeah, and I think, I don't know, the sky might be falling. I agree with Brendan. So I do think that overall, like, this figure looks fantastic. I do think, like, everyone has to make their own determination for themselves. But if you have Infinity War, especially, or if you have the original, like Jay said, then this one, I mean, it has great accessories, no doubt about it. I mean, the table, if you're looking to recreate that scene, and I know layout, you're big in like creating diorama, displays, creating a scene, right? So then this would be a great figure to do that with, because you do have some very unique accessories here that are very specific to this film that you're probably not going to get again with another figure. So if you value that, then it's absolutely worth it. But at the same time, like for me, my position is there's no reason to pre-order it right now. Because basically it's not gonna come out till 2023 at earliest, right? And the film comes out in 5 months. Let's see what we get from that. See if people want to make up their mind then. And they should. And the trailer came out, so it's not a spoiler. They showed a new outfit for Wanda too. So I mean, there's a bunch of stuff we're gonna get from that movie that hasn't even shown up in the trailer yet. Loki's in the movie, we know he's not in the trailer, but he have a new outfit. I mean, like so there's so much that's gonna drop, and this is not gonna sell out in the next 5 months. It's gonna be on pre-order for the next year and a half, if not more. So I would say, see the movie if you still want this one. Yeah, pull the trigger and go for it. But at least see Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness first before you lock into an NRD on this one, because you might regret it if you want the two Stranges from the new one instead. And this one, like you said, if you have Infinity War, it's so similar.
It is.
Besides the accessories, it's almost the exact same.
Yeah,
so
it is.
But it's a great figure. No doubt. It looks great. I have Infinity War Doctor Strange. It's great. It's amazing. But this one is just as amazing. But it's just a matter of it's $315, so out the door you're paying around $350. And I'd say wait. We're gonna get Evil Strange, Dark Side Strange, whatever you want to call him, Supreme Strange. We're gonna get that, and people might want that or the new look. So I would say just hold out for now and sit tight. That would be my recommendation anyway.
Exactly. And like you said, I mean, it's the price that you're basically paying. What you're paying for with this piece is the diorama. That's definitely what you're paying for.
Yeah, you're paying for the
Lael, what do you and everybody else too think personally? And it is what it is as far as what Hot Toys decides to do. But I think they're making a misstep here. Not in putting this out, because there are people like that even in the chat said they missed out on the first two Stranges, so they're happy to pick this one up. More power to you. But one of the things that I think they're going to have to contend with moving forward in the MCU with such crossover, like we just had WandaVision and we've got figures up for that pre-order, but now she looks a little bit different in this movie coming up, and are we going to get one from that? What's happening, I feel like, is because there's so much crossover, you can't put out every character from every property they're in, and if you have multiple versions of the same character up for pre-order at the same time, you know what I mean? So, and with that being expected, that combined with the fact that a lot of people have been frustrated because Hot Toys' lack of communication and dry spells without putting anything out, people are really now more than ever, I feel like, hesitating to put pre-orders down.
Yeah.
Because they want to wait, and it's like, well, I'm not going to order this one yet because in 5-6 months when the new movie comes out, I want to see what they put out. And then production runs get affected in terms of how many of a figure they're producing. It puts a bit of a financial crunch because of a lack of pre-orders on, Sideshow and then the other local shops that they distribute to in the U.S., resellers overseas, and that impacts all these production runs. So I think that's something that Hot Toys is going to have to really consider about when they're pushing these pre-orders out and rethink their kind of way of approaching that. I don't know, that's just me. Because I feel like people are like pumping the brakes on the pre-orders to see what's coming out next, and with all the crossover from one character being in this TV show, but then 3 months later they look different in another film, people are wondering, if it's better to wait.
So that was okay. So before I get to my thoughts real quick, and then I get to the next person, Brooklyn Wolf, the collector, says it's not a bad looking figure, but not substantial enough for me to purchase. Good for these excited about it. Or for those excited about it. Thank you for that. So here's my thing, and this is what I'm thinking. Just while watching the trailer, analyzing it, and then on top of that, the simple fact that what is the most talked about when you look at this trailer? What has been the most talked about aspect of the figure? The trailer, not Strange, not Wanda, but Supreme Strange. So this is what I'm thinking. They're going to release that figure first. From that IP, that'd be the first one that they're going to actually release. So if they do that, this is probably what Hot Toys is banking on. Releasing that particular figure, knowing that this one is already out. They're thinking that they're going to get more people to purchase this one first. They're going to release that Supreme Strange, probably release all these other figures first, because I guarantee you what's going to happen is we may not even get another. Now, there was, from another company, there was like a sneak whatever of a suit that I can't really confirm or deny that we're going to get from that film, but it is a totally different suit.
Oh yeah.
But it's a possibility that we may get it. But if we do get that, we're not going to probably get that suit until it'll probably be the very last suit that we actually get. But I think they're going to release that Dark Strange, that Supreme Strange first, banking that people are actually going to pre-order this one to go up. Because here's the thing, because Sam Raimi even actually confirmed that the implications from No Way Home are going directly into this particular film.
It's almost like it's like an immediate sequel, a direct sequel.
Exactly.
And Lael, there's a comment in the chat from Paul Lamb that you might want to put on screen to make sure everybody sees it.
Let me see.
It was like the third or fourth most. Yeah, right there. No, not
sense.
that one.
Wait,
Nope.
Bigger one. Farther down.
Further down. Oh, okay.
Toward the bottom. One of his most recent one. It's only like 4.
Yeah, he basically just said he thought that Justin and I said that we didn't think what if.
I'm pretty sure that's relevant.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I didn't think it would happen. I think Justin like guaranteed it. I didn't do that. I thought it wouldn't happen. But hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll see.
Hey, and that's the one I told you. Remember, I messaged you about it, and I was like, "Yo, I knew it." And I told, and the thing is, and it has been confirmed that this isn't the only character that's coming from What If. This is just the first. There's more characters that's going to bleed into the cinematic universe. And this is what I'm wondering, because like I said, we talked about this on the show the other day. This is a great way for them to bring Black Widow back. A great way to do it, because they did it in What If. So if they bring a different version into to the universe, that's the possibility that we're going to see. But we're going to get more characters, and I think that was
Captain Carter is a definite.
It's a definite. They're going to. I'm telling you, they're going to bring Captain Carter in because they're already doing it with the comics. So they're going to bring her in. So that's mainly just a definite. Yeah, that would be crazy. So we'll see. We'll see basically how it goes. Little brother KG, what's up? With you, what's up with you, little 10%? What's going on with you, bro? What you think? What you think about this figure, bro?
So I don't own any of the Stranges that came out previously, and for many people who do own the second Strange from Infinity War, I think honestly you should skip on this figure and wait till Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, because there is an outfit change. It's much more so the comic book rendition of the character's outfit. So it's like I would recommend you guys wait. The only thing that could probably stop them or try to lure them into buying this is because of that diorama base where they want to recreate that scene with Peter Parker and everything. I have this on pre-order just because I love this outfit, and the Doctor Strange outfit from Multiverse of Madness looks great and all, but I love this version of Doctor Strange in this version of this outfit. And the things that he comes with for $315, it's not a bad price, but it's things are getting steep. It's getting expensive every single release that we're getting from Hot Toys. But yeah, I mean, if you already own the Strange or this version of Strange, there's no need in buying the same figure. It's like saying buying a Mando and then buying another Mando that just looks the same. It doesn't make sense. I mean,
unless your name is Latoya T.
Right.
The Queen.
Right.
Yeah, she
then you have to pass on that. But yeah, I mean, look, I love Strange, and I messed out on the first, second one, and this is the third time so I'll definitely be getting this figure in the collection for sure. Yeah, it's a great figure.
Hey.
See? I told you.
Leo, is it more of a Benedict thing? Does she love Benedict or she love the character?
Oh, she loves Benedict. Bro, every female I know loves that dude.
All the women
love that dude, bro, because he just, I guess it's just something that he has about him. And he's a cool dude. Like he just laid back, and he's in his range when it comes to acting. But I think for females, it's just, I don't know, one of those things where, like I said, he can talk the pants off of any female.
He's
if
very
he wanted
confident.
To.
Yeah,
he is. He's very. So, which leads me to say, Will.
Yeah.
You cosplay, bro. Get you a wig and cosplay a Strange. Come on, bro.
I gotta grow some more facial hair, honestly.
Bro, you don't. Just get you a wig and get you some facial hair. You be good.
I'll grow a little bit. I'll grow a little bit. Yeah, but dude, honestly, a wig would be pretty cool. This would be a great costume. But I gotta do Loki first, man. Gotta do Loki.
What you did? Yeah, well, yeah.
You had a Loki from before, but I want to do it again.
You want to get it perfected?
Loki.
I got you. I got you. No problem. Hey, Dre. Hey, Dre.
What up?
Dre. Hey, Dre. What you think about this, bro?
Oh man, I'm like sitting right next to KG on this one. For me, I definitely am becoming more of a collector where I want to see the actual movie first. You know, I want to see if it's actually good, if it's worth getting into the
Uh-huh.
collection. And I don't own any of the strangers either, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but the face sculpt and like the outfit, they look very similar, all three of them. I know the
Yeah.
cape is different on this one. So I don't know. It just looks like one of those figures that like, you know, every time they get a new movie, they're just gonna get the same figure. I
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see myself getting this. Just being, you know, very transparent. But I mean, it looks good. I mean, I do like the smaller accessories where he was like actually like, you know, making the spell or whatever.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I want to see the movie first before, you know.
Mm.
I
You know
don't know.
what? The one thing that I hope that they make an improvement on, even if they release this thing, the biggest gripe that I have about these figures, not the way that the tailoring looks, because it's on point. Head sculpts on point. But they have to adopt the split boot cut technology. because
Yes,
I'm telling you,
please.
Yes,
I
Should be standard.
hate-
absolutely.
It should be on this, man, because I
Standard.
hate the way it is right now. Like literally,
Right.
come on, man, adopt that and let's basically get it going. Like, and you just can make it so much easier. Joe, what you think about this piece, man?
I missed out on the first two, so I pre-ordered this one just because, I missed out. And then, I collect backwards anyway. So, but I think the biggest thing for me is like, I'm wondering if these are gonna, if these come with the wigs, then I'm in.
Oh, with the wigs?
If they come with the wigs, I'm in. That's
the
a deal.
different
Comes
wigs.
with a little box of hair dye.
Yeah,
There
right.
you go.
That would be crazy. That's
But yeah, I pre-ordered it, but I'm gonna wait for the movie and see what's
Yeah.
up. But I did miss out on the first two, so this is probably something.
Oh,
I'll
Which is exactly what Hot Toys is thinking. This fills a niche.
Yeah.
It's a low cost for them to produce this because it's virtually identical to the
Yeah.
Infinity War. It's more just creating some accessories, which
Yeah.
I'm sure is again a low cost for them, and they can crank this out because they've got all the molds and the tailoring already
Exactly.
done. So
Yeah.
it fills a void in the market for people who missed out on the other ones, and they can crank it out fast. So yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah, I just want to go a little off topic since we're talking about Multiverse of Madness. I saw a rumor out there that they're actually pumping out the Scarlet Witch pretty early because of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I've heard a March
I can see
release.
it.
That would be great.
A
That'd
March
be good.
release.
I'm
Yeah.
still
We'll
getting
see.
that one.
Oh, one from the show.
Awesome.
I already
That would
have
be
that
great.
one paid
It's
off.
entirely possible that they do that because they want to
Release
put
the
up
other
for
one.
pre-order one
Yeah.
from this movie, similar to kind of like when they put out the Chrome Mando after
started, man.
the Beskar Mando shipped.
Yeah.
So that way they wanted to get that out the door so
Yeah.
they could then put this pre-order up. So it's entirely possible that they do push that forward, which
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about because I
No.
can't wait for that figure.
Yeah, definitely.
multi-wigs of madness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
His wig at the beginning of No Way Home was pretty rough.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Dan, what you think, brother?
I just kind of to piggyback off of what everyone said. I mean, yeah, if you own the Infinity War version, I mean, the only thing that's different really to me is the diorama base, which is cool. I mean, I think it's pretty dope. I mean, but for me personally, I'm waiting for the Multiverse of Madness because if there's a slight chance that we get to see the comic accurate Doctor Strange with the gloves, like
With the Sanctum symbol.
yes,
on
yeah.
yes,
100%. I think we're gonna get that.
if there's
I really do.
even a chance of that, this is just over my head. Fuck this. I'm a holdout. I have the Infinity War one, and there's a lot of actually like people kind of complained about the slick back hair look, and there's like a lot of third party head sculpts readily available that have the battle damaged one with his hair drooping
Yeah.
down. Like I have it
Yeah.
on right now, and it looks incredible. But yeah, I don't see a reason to get this one right now. I just
One
don't see it.
reason that some people could decide they want to get this one though, if they don't have, again, it's most likely if you don't have one of the previous ones. But if
Exactly.
you want to build out like a cool multiversal display,
Yeah.
And if they're gonna put most likely 2 out from this next movie, it's gonna be one that's modified from this, that's more comic accurate. Again, maybe the gloves, although we didn't see the gloves in the trailer, but the Sanctum symbol, which did make an appearance in Ragnarok, though we didn't actually get a figure of him in that. But if we get one that's different, then you could have this one, you could have the main one from the next movie, and then Supreme Strange. So now you've got 3 different, which, again, if you're just looking for like one good version of a character, fine. But if you want to build out a display with like a bunch of different Stranges to build out a cool Multiverse of Madness display, then this also fills that void too.
Yeah. Man, definitely. I'm just looking at this panel, man. We got some handsome motherfuckers on. It's like a dating game. We got Dan. Dan loves collecting. He loves his Iron Man figure. He has everything. Exactly. We got Dan. Dan loves his Iron Man figure. Keep it going. Keep it going. I'm gonna go through the whole panel. We got Dan, who loves his Iron Man figure. He loves skiing. He loves the California sun. He loves his glasses, and most of all, he loves his collection. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Dan in the building.
You forgot long walks on the beach.
Exactly. We have Joe. Joe, he just likes to lay back, drink his water. He likes colorful things. He likes collecting. Man, he just loves it all. And he's just laid back, shaking his head like, you motherfuckers. Meet my man, Joe. Oh, we got Butt Naked Assassin. Butt Naked just likes to lay back. Now, obviously, Butt Naked isn't available, but he is here for a particular reason.
I like smoked meat.
He loves smoked motherfucking meat. So we have my man Butt Naked in the building. We have KG Chalamet, who definitely owes me some money. 10%, as always. You've seen him in Dune. You will see him in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We have none other than KG. Give it up for KG. We have Dre. Dre. We have Dre in the building. Dre likes pretty much everything collectibles, and Dre just likes to smile with his beanie on. He's saying, yay, ladies, I'm here to mingle. Give it up for my man Dre. And we have my man Bruh Cousins. He is the space pimp. Without him, we wouldn't have that Billy D head sculpt that we got for that Lando Calrissian. He likes to ski. He likes the DC weather. He likes to tell all you motherfuckers he gonna put cases on y'all if y'all don't collect like he does.
It's true.
Yes, give it up for Bruh Cousins.
King Kong,
and last but not least, we have Will Foxification. And yes, he likes to mingle. He likes Tinder. He likes
Olive Garden.
He likes Olive Garden with those breadsticks. My man, Will Foxification. And ladies, don't worry, he will show up at your front door butt naked with flowers. Give it up for Will Foxification.
Good layout.
Yes, this is the game show. Yo, that felt good. I like going through that real quick. We got 141 people here. We had to supply y'all with some tournaments. We
when
had
this stream goes overtime tonight, just remember that you took a couple minutes out of the middle to fucking do
We're still blaming Brendan on that one.
Hey, that was fun. Hey, that was fun. All right, we got 142 people in here, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. As always, share it, man. Come on, man. We got great content. We got a great host of individuals. If you haven't followed everybody here, you will by the end of the night.
Also, Seamus in the chat. Next time we play COD, I'm shooting you in the dick, just so you know.
My guy, Seamus
Right
is in the building. Shout out to Seamus, guy. My man, we got to get you on here sometime, Barry. You can stop playing. We're going to bring you on. But yes, so now this next one, we haven't gotten anything yet. We didn't, like, seriously, we got nothing on this figure, and out of nowhere they decided to pretty much release, and we still haven't gotten any type of production photos on this thing yet. We don't know what it looks like. All we know that is actually coming. Like, what's going on, and why is it that we're getting all these reveals and we still haven't gotten a production photo of this figure? So it's just like we're flying blind right now. Let me start with I'm gonna start with Dan first, bro. What you think about this piece, man?
Man, I mean, I really hope it looks just like this because it looks incredible. Yeah, dude, it's weird, man. They did like, is this like a secret release or some shit? The Hot Toys is like,
It's just what they do to
Yeah.
DC.
top secret. Yeah, it's like, oh, DC. Yeah, let's just kind of
Yeah,
slip
that's
that
fair.
out right there. But I mean, I hope it looks great.
Yeah.
I got my shipping notice. It's on its way.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I mean, it's been a day and a half, 2 days since everyone's got those emails. So
Do you have any of the other Arkham line?
yeah, I got the Arkham Bats. I got the Arkham Deathstroke. I have the Arkham Harley.
Deathstroke, man.
Deathstroke is awesome.
Deathstroke's
Deathstroke
amazing,
is an
bro.
unsung figure in that line, man. It's
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
It can honestly fit in any line. DC.
You
line
can pair it with
have.
Batfleck
Right.
from Justice League if you
Exactly.
want. Like
Yeah,
it's
and
it's
he's-
very versatile. It's such a good figure.
He's very he's a big boy, bro. Like he's
Yeah.
arguably as tall as Batman.
Do you have
Arkham Knight
Batman Beyond?
I have the Batman Beyond as well.
Dude, that's a beast.
And if you guys own any of these Batman, you would know that, like, dude, those motherfuckers are huge. Like,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
big. So, it's great, man. The Arkham Deathstroke, amazing.
Yeah.
You could probably find them for a good price. Just saying, it's out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, can't wait for this Batgirl. I've been waiting for this forever, so I'm so
Yeah.
excited for this.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Joe, are you getting this piece, man?
Yeah. And it's really weird that we have no production photos and it's shipping.
Yeah.
That's the part that's got me a little confused. And where the fuck is Nightwing?
Yeah,
I've been
Right.
waiting
I don't think
for
they're
that
making
guy
him.
for a while.
I honestly don't think they're gonna make him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they might not. It's been a
They
while.
might not.
It's
We
been
saw
a
that
while.
prototype
Don't say
so-
that though, Brendan.
So toys, man. So toys. That's what you're gonna have him right now.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna make him honestly because this line is aging and at best, like, I mean, look, they put up the
Can you
the
mute
XE suit.
this fuck right now? Mute this guy right now.
I'm telling
What
you,
the
dude.
fuck
I
is
want
going
him.
on?
I want him, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they should have given us a Robin from it too. But like,
Yes, yeah.
and
I want Tim
give us a
Drake, man.
Penguin, give us some more villains. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we saw that
There's
prototype
a
so
message
long
on my
ago.
helmet for you, Brendan. There's a message on my helmet for you.
Nothing but love for you, Joe. Nothing but love for you. But I feel like
I hope they make it. I really do. We've been waiting a long
you
time.
fill
for that
this hand
Nightwing.
with your wishes about Nightwing, and you fill this hand with shit, and see which fills up faster. It ain't gonna be this one. I'm just saying.
Bro, you have, like, literally, before I move on to Dan or Dre, bro, you have this fascination with shit.
Yeah.
Like, you
does
say
like
it
shit.
often, bro. It's like, bro, you study.
know-
you probably got, like,
actually,
a collection
honestly,
of shit.
I think it might be rubbing up because if you have kids, well, Lael, yours are older. Well, no,
Yes.
you got one younger over it, but if you have young kids, you realize and you're going to buy like Christmas gifts this year and stuff. All the toys now, they're all like poop and pee related. I'm not kidding. It's like unicorn poop and like literally my daughter for her birthday the other day got like a little dog that you like feed it treats and you push it and then it shits. And I'm like, it's a thing now. Like those were not the toys that I had when I was a kid, but I think that's just in my brain. I got shit on the brain. What can I say?
Dre. Dre.
What up?
Hey, Dre.
I can't help but smile every time you say that. The heck?
Yo, you see me over here cripping, bro. Hey, yo. So, hey, yo.
That's that one.
Damn.
Hey, so what you think about this, bro?
Oh man, well I'll tell you what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna wait till Dan gets his, and then I'm gonna take a look at it, and then I'm gonna make a decision. But yeah, I have a few of the Arkham ones. I have the Prestige Batman. I have the Joker and the Harley Quinn, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to get this one because it's a female character, and I would like to have more females in my collection. So
Yeah.
hopefully they give us the rest of the Bat family. That'd be cool too. I mean, right? Nightwing.
Hell yeah,
Robin,
bro.
and,
Hell yeah. Hopefully they do.
Yeah,
Come
that'd
on,
be cool to
bro.
round that team out.
I want them to give us Poison Ivy as well, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Just give
I
it
wanna
to
Yeah,
us.
have
man,
one
some
of
villains.
them, too.
Mr. Freeze, it
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze, right? Because we're getting that XE suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Joe, that's
I mean-
the thing. That XE suit that they revealed, and then they actually put it up for pre-order, right? But Nightwing, we've been looking at for 2 years, and they haven't put it. That's why I don't think we're gonna get really that much more coming
Man,
from
are you
this line.
speaking again? What the fuck is going on right now?
I feel like right now this is DC. I mean, Hot Toys DC's bread and butter. I think they should continue this line. I love it. I mean, I love the game, so I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna wait to see what Dan's looks like first. You know. So.
Yeah, definitely.
I just hope they don't Kenobi this thing for night.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Hey, KG.
Look at that fresh hair, man. Look at
I know. Look at K. Let me pull this.
Dude,
up
looking
real quick.
sexy.
KG went and got a hair. You know what?
Did
Look,
you get a haircut,
KG.
KG, or are you just growing it out?
Dude, look, and he's got the, and he's
No,
got
I didn't
the
get
hair.
it. I don't know what you're talking about.
KG, what did they do with the hair that they cut off? KG,
What
what
was
did they do with the hair that they cut off? I'm accepting donations, bro. And like,
Me too.
you know,
Dude, if it gets any taller,
You
you're
don't want to
gonna
know
be
where
in,
the hair goes.
if it gets any taller, you're gonna be in like house party kid and play territory. you're too young to know what that is, but some other people
yeah.
might.
KG. So what you think about this, bro?
Yeah, I'm sort of leaving the DC side of collecting now, just because I have a main focus of Spidey and Star Wars right now. So, Batgirl's a great character. I mean, I've loved Batgirl when I was a kid, and Batman and Robin. And if I were to collect the Batman Arkham Knight line, this would have been a day one pre-order since when it was announced. But I am excited for people who are getting this figure because it's a great piece. If it turns out like this or close to this, she looks great. The only thing that really bums me out is the rooted hair.
Mm-hmm.
We know rooted hair. They don't. Let's just say they don't end up well. So yeah, it's a great piece. Dan, congratulations, Lael, and anybody else who's getting this figure. It's a great piece to have, and I can't wait to see this with Joker and Batman, and hopefully soon with Robin and Nightwing as well.
Bob Dylan, KG, growing a dune.
What do you say?
He said KG growing a dune of hair.
Max Geetham, most definitely I would get the 66 back.
Oh, hell
if they
yeah.
release that with no question, without hesitation, as long as they basically release the Eartha kit.
Give us all the 66 Catwoman.
Exactly.
Actresses,
As long as they
all of
did
them.
that, I'd definitely go in.
I want
on
Lee
that.
Merriweather. I want Eartha Kitt. I want all of them.
Hell yeah. Bruh Cousins, man, what you think about this beautiful piece, brother?
Man, my brother collects all the Arkham Asylum figures, so I know he's getting this one. I didn't jump on that line, which I'm kicking myself about it right now because I know they hard as hell to get now. I'm a little confused with this figure. So is it out or is it not? Because I know
it's already shipped.
Yeah, I think
they're shipping it.
They didn't ship the fucking photos.
They exactly right.
Somebody forgot.
They come in the box with the.
It's just a box of photos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect for my collection then. Just a box of photos.
It looks good. I mean, shout out to everybody that's getting it. I can't wait to look at it. I know when my cousin get it, I'll get it from him and review it and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to be in my collection. It's just not in my collection. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
But,
Gotcha.
yeah, but it's a great figure.
Definitely.
What I
man.
see. Can't wait to really see what it looks like. Hope it looks like.
I'm leaving butt naked for last because I know his thoughts on it. Will Foxification, wow, Mr. AKA Wild Card, brother. What you think about this, bro?
Yeah, I think it looks great, man. I really do. It's not for me because I played. Wasn't this in Arkham Knight? It was like a DLC. I think Brendan was saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DLC,
Because I played Arkham Knight, but I didn't play the DLC, and I really enjoyed the game. It was great, except for the fact that they made you ride around the Batmobile for much longer than you needed to. Like, it's so great, but they just keep using it over and over, going back to a thing over and over. It's too much. But this figure looks great. I'm surprised that there's no final product photos. That seems very abnormal. Maybe the production size was just that small, and they were like, "We'll get them out whenever. Like, we'll put out the photos whenever." They might do that with Pennywise too. We'll see. But I would say, Leo, this looks great, man. Seriously, this is a really cool looking figure. I mean, honestly, the outfit has got a lot of contrast on it with the black and the gold, and looks like some bronze there on the boots and the cape. Very cool. I mean, this is a really cool looking figure. So if I was more into the Arkham line, I would definitely pick this up. But I think this is going to be cool for a lot of collectors who love the game. It's a really unique looking figure to me. That's what I like about it.
Definitely, man.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
152 people watching right now, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and also subscribe to all these gentlemen that you actually see on the panel. Come on, man. Let's get the love out there. Brendan, bro, I know how you feel about the Arkham. We talked about this a lot briefly. But what you think about this?
First off, points to Tobor for nice Beverly Hills Cop reference in the chat there. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Banana in the tailpipe. So I didn't get first batch. I actually got this through my local guy. So I won't be getting this right away. It'll probably be, another couple months. But I am getting it. I am psyched about it. It was more just my DC collection is kind of cramped until I get my last round of Module cases in, so I can wait to get it because it just room. I love the look. I do think that it's going to be somewhat restricted in terms of articulation. I don't think you're going to get a ton of motion out of this one just based on the look of the suit design, but that's okay. I still think it looks great, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think we're gonna. If we get another Batgirl figure, it'll be probably 5 years from now. Like, there's no current iteration of the character that I feel like we're gonna get quickly. So even if this isn't, what's that?
The Batgirl show we're getting, the Batgirl show.
Yeah, but that's still a ways away, and then you're looking at another 2 years after that and stuff. Right. And so, I don't know. This, I think, even if it's not a perfect 10, even if it's not a home run, I think it's one of the only chances you're going to have this character in your collection and have it fit in with the other Arkham figures if you have that line in your collection. So to me, it's absolutely worth having just, for that alone. But I do think the prototype looks great. I am a little concerned about the fact that we haven't gotten any pictures. I am a little concerned, that not that I am one of the people that thinks that, Sideshow is all of a sudden going to start getting stuff like day one and it's going to be shipping out same time as Hong Kong. You're crazy if you think that's going to happen. But they do get one in advance or two in advance so that they can do their live unboxing, unsealed and revealed kind of stuff. And they didn't get that for this one. And they have gotten that for some other releases that they weren't shipping right away, but they at least got one to unbox live. So there are some red flags that make me think this won't be the Batgirl that we deserve. But it's something. But yeah, Max is geeked to mass. What about Gotham Knights? Again, that game is still a ways away, and then
they announced the CW series, Brendan.
What's that?
The Bat Family, the Gotham Knights CW show is coming too.
Yeah. So, but again, all those things are. We know that DC does not get a whole lot of love in comparison to Star Wars and Marvel from Hot Toys. So this exists now. The others, there's possibilities for them, but whether or not they actually come to fruition, there's no guarantee on other future iterations, especially if this one doesn't sell that well. Then maybe they'll be like, well, Batgirl is just not the character that we're going to put money into. We could get a third party. We're getting the Batwoman from the CW show, which admittedly is a horrible show, but the design looks really cool. We're getting that from So-So. So third-party options could present themselves. But yeah, this is one that I'm getting, but I'm tempering my expectations of until I have it in hand and go from there.
Definitely. We got a super chat from SpongeBob SquareBalls in the building. Hey, chat, take your fingers or your mouse and move it over to the like button. Thank you very much. Show Leo in the panel, your athletic supporter. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for that. Without further ado, I don't think this one needs any introduction.
Save the best for last.
It's not
last.
What?
We still got two to.
Yeah, we got. It's not the last. It's not the last. But I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait on this one. I mean, I don't care.
I'm surprised you waited this long.
I waited this long because I wanted to get everything else out the way because I know I'm going to spend some time with this gorgeous specimen of a figure right now. So I mean, people just got to bear with me because, ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Fennec Shand. Brendan, I mean, hey, Will, I need your assistance with this. I'm going to introduce her, and I need you to give it a couple of applauses.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one and only Fennec Shand in the building. Give it up for Fennec Shand. This figure is highly anticipated, beautiful figure, one that I had been waiting for, and I promised that I was going to get 3 of these figures. And yes, I am getting 3 of these figures. Okay. So even if I'm the only one getting them, yes, I will have this figure. Ladies and gentlemen, the illustrious, the beautiful, the tactician herself, Fennec Shand. It's Fennec Shand. Fennec Shand.
Nailed it. First try.
Bruh, cousins.
Lael, you wanna leave for a second and wash your hands, and we'll take over until you come back.
Yeah. Hey, I have my sanitizer, so I'm straight. Hey.
Oh, that's
Bruh.
what you're calling it. Okay.
Look what she said. Thanks for the laugh after he said getting 3, Will. Hey, listen.
Now you gotta buy her 3 Doctor Stranges.
Yeah, right. I know that's going. Bro, cousins, bro. Like, because I think you did a. I saw it earlier today. I made it a point to watch it, and I like how you were like. Hey, right. So
Caught me off guard.
Yo, it did, but it was an exciting one, bro. What did you think, man?
Dude, first I want to ask you a question.
Yes, brother.
We all know that Jen Erso is like your favorite figure.
I knew you were.
I knew somebody. Don't go in there. Do you think
His loyalty
Making
is
him
unwavering,
choose
brother
be
Cousins.
your new top?
Making him choose.
Ooh.
I can tell you right now.
I think
no.
you should say
I can
yeah.
tell you right now.
His
No.
loyalty will never waver to Jenner.
Ooh. I knew you were going to say that, bro.
It'll be close, but I can tell you no. He won't.
Listen, as much as I love this figure, bro, and I knew somebody was going to ask that question.
This or that, you did a good idea.
It was just a matter of time, but I knew somebody was going to ask that question. But to answer it, nah. You know what? Look, right now, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
But that could change once I
it.
get this piece in hand.
It
You know what I mean? Once I get it in hand, once I see final production, it could completely change. But brother, you posed a very interesting question, so I'm glad you asked it. You asked it right off the top, so before anybody else could ask that shit.
When I did the video last night, I was like, I wonder, I wonder is this gonna be his new top? Because we all have a top, we all have a top figure.
Yeah.
Man, I just gotta say, my thoughts on her, wonderful. They nailed it with that head sculpt. That is Ming Na Wen. That is Miss Disney Princess right there, and she is a Disney princess.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
So she in three different properties. So
yes.
she is amazing. She looks good. I'm glad they added the metal robot gut. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
sick.
glad.
That's
And I know
Nice.
I think we talked about it here before that we wasn't sure if we would get one version that just had like the helmeted head and not the full head
Yeah.
sculpt. But I'm glad they gave us the full head sculpt with the helmet.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Yes,
So
they did.
it's right now it's a 10. The prototype is a 10. I
Oh.
just can't wait for it to come out. I want them to. This is one of these figures. I want them to like push ahead of every other figure. I want this to come out like in March.
Yeah, right? Like right
Give it the
now.
black and gold treatment.
Like now.
There you go. The black and gold treatment.
Like-
Lael, Bob Dylan is living in a fantasy world right now.
What do you say?
He wants you to sell your Jin Urso to him for a reasonable price. I can't even believe he put that combination of words together.
Yeah. Who was that again?
Bob
Bob
Dylan.
That was
Dylan.
Bob
Can you
Dylan.
put
He
him in
should know
timeout,
better.
bro? Put him in
Yeah,
timeout.
yeah.
But he's been around the block. He should know
Yeah,
better.
yeah. Who? You said it was Bob Dylan?
Bob
Yeah,
Dylan.
Bob
Put
Dylan.
timeout his ass.
Yeah, me and Bob Dylan gonna have some words after this. How dare you? How dare thee ask me that question, bro?
Oh,
you know
he went
that's
Shakespearean on your ass.
you would never. I would never part ways with that figure ever.
Them is fighting woods. I challenge you to a
Those are
duel.
fighting words.
I challenge you to a duel. Will Foxification, bro. Wild card.
Yeah.
Wild card. You know, I'm gonna change the name. Wild card Will.
Oh, I can change it. No, I can't actually. Won't let me. Oh, wait, yeah.
What you think about this, brother?
Dude, it looks amazing, no doubt about it. The only thing I'd be worried about, I think Hot Toys will probably find a way to make it work. Optical and I were talking about this. Like, I'd be a little bit worried about paint rub on the nose with the helmet on. So that's something I'd be a little cautious about. We were kind of saying it would have been better maybe if they gave a separate head sculpt for the helmet. Like, maybe,
do you think they will or they
maybe won't? I don't know. I mean, because the sculpt is like a 10 out of 10. I mean, like Brother Cousin said, this sculpt is perfect. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with it. It looks exactly like Ming-Na Wen, seriously. And the stomach thing, like I think like Lynch was talking about, like it's amazing. Like it really is a really nice touch to the figure and adds that extra bit of realism Hot Toys is known for. I mean, I still maintain, maybe I'm like a conspiracy theorist, but I think like these statue companies and other, even like people say the third party companies like so Hot Toys releases lately have been like really good with the protos. They've really been stepping their game up. Like they've really put out some real amazing head sculpts in recent times.
You pose an interesting question because I'm looking at this right now with the helmet.
I'm a little worried.
And I'm wondering though, because now, and I guess once we get to the accessories, it has the helmet, but it doesn't say anything about two sculpts.
No, I think it's kind of like Loki in Endgame. Like you put the helmet on him. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's not going to be two sculpts. So
Now-
I'd be a little nervous. Like, and honestly, I think she looks cooler without it. Like, this is like one of the extreme rare cases of a character that actually is cooler without the helmet on. I think the head sculpt is so good, you don't want to cover that up. I feel like, the helmet's cool, but I like her with the head more. Like I think she looks cooler without the helmet on. So, but this figure's amazing. I want to see what she does in the show before I get her. I probably won't pre-order her nonetheless, but if she's great in the show, which I'm sure she will be, and she plays a significant role, then I'll probably just get her when she's released.
Bro, she was great in The Mandalorian.
She was, but I want to see more of her in the show. Like I want to see her take on a more important supporting role, which I think she definitely will here. So, she, no doubt about it, she looks amazing. And Leia, obviously, like everyone else, the first thing I thought of when I saw this, I thought of you for sure. I was like, I thought in my mind, I was like, I told Leia they were going to release Fennec eventually. I was like, just a matter of time, and they did.
Bro,
so, she's great.
Everybody out in the chat that I know, thank you for blowing up my inbox last night. They were blowing this thing up until 4:00 in the morning. Like literally, I was getting just nonstop, and I haven't even gotten through them all. But people were blowing me up. But yeah, thank you for that. And I was thinking, looking at this, do you think that this with the helmet, it might be a detachable head plate? I mean, face plate.
So.
That's what I would think. Maybe it's magnetic or something, like it locks in, and maybe they leave enough room for the nose to stay not touching the faceplate, or maybe there's some kind of foam or something in there. I don't know, but
Could be.
I don't know. Even with Loki, like with the helmet on, you were always worried about scratching the hair. So it's kind of the same deal. I would like if they just gave a separate head sculpt with that on it already. But looking like honestly, you can put her in that pose. She looks incredible.
That's the
and obviously most people are going to get this. Probably
this is the money shot right here.
Yeah, that's what people are going to get. So I mean, they're going to put him in that probably.
That's the money shot right there.
Yeah,
she's
a great looking figure. I'm glad she got made. I knew she would. She's a Mandalorian and Boba character. She's going to get made. Frog Lady will get made probably, but so but she's great. So I'm happy for you, Leia. She's amazing.
Little brother KG.
Why did I come on? This is no, honestly, this is. I mean, when I saw it last night, it just came out of the blue. I was like, "What? You know?" I was like, "Okay." I mean, like, Will. The first thing I thought was like, Leia. I was like, "Oh, Leia's gonna buy 3 of these."
Yeah.
So yeah, she's great. I mean, I've loved her in season 1. I love her even season 2, and can't wait to see her in Book of Boba Fett. I just can't wait. Yeah. The head sculpt is a 10 out of 10. It's pitch perfect. It's her. Yeah. I mean, it's a great figure. I mean, I can't complain. But I'm with Will here. I'm just gonna wait till she gets released, then I'll do it would be like a Hong Kong order for me. It won't be a pre-order for me, day one pre-order for sure. But yeah, I can't wait to get her in hand. I mean, the accessory that she comes with and all the stuff with this gun. I love the gun that she comes with, the sniper rifle.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a certain pose. I don't know if it's in this pictures, but there's a pose I really like. I can't wait to display it. But yeah, this is I mean, I'm speechless how great this figure is. I mean, it came out of nowhere last night. I was like, wow. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, I'm excited for who are getting it in day one, and the release date's I think April to June 2023, but I think it's going to come out sooner than that. I think it's going to be one of those figures where, you know what, they're just going to pump out real quick. And yeah, this is going to be a fun figure to pose for sure. And yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, I definitely.
Look at that.
Look at that,
Fantastic.
Bro.
That's side profile, man. Yep.
That's incredible, man. Bucky naked. What you think, brother? Because we had a full-fledged conversation about it, but I want you to tell the people. Got to give the people what they want.
Yeah, this was, you can see it, that was 11 o'clock last night.
Hold on.
FaceTime. I'm not going to give away your actual phone number, but
No, give it away.
11 o'clock last night. Call lasted 1 hour and 1 minute. So yeah, we got into it a little bit. And Fennec was the catalyst. Now, there were other topics, like I mentioned, which will manifest in some content you guys will be seeing soon. One of which was, Lael just absolutely begging me to come back and provide commentary on the live Sunday Take Your Position streams. It was a little sad how much he was begging me, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
You're
right.
So we'll see that in the near future, but this figure, obviously, literally every one of us thought of him when this dropped last night.
Yep.
Also, first of all, Ming-Na Wen is 58 fucking years old.
Yeah. And that's the thing that I didn't realize. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I thought she was maybe like late.
She gets better with age.
And Lael, we gotta throw it back to a not entirely politically correct statement, but a statement made nonetheless by Bob Dylan not too long ago, saying Asian don't raisin.
Yes.
What the
damn,
I know
58 years old. Okay. Now,
Joe still like he's 16. Yeah, go ahead.
This figure looks phenomenal. I absolutely love it. I love that we're getting her. I figured we would get her. I didn't think Hot Toys was going to skip this one. But I didn't know when they were going to drop it because it's just Hot Toys doing Hot Toys shit. So we never know when they're going to do something. But it's just, Luminara. So it's such a great figure. The likeness is just spot on. Again, you don't need rooted hair for this. The sculpted hair works perfectly. The helmet is a little bit concerning if you're only going to get one, depending on how it attaches. To me personally, I would have much rather them do a swap out sculpt that maybe is just the helmet and just the eyes. You don't have to do the rest of the sculpt. Mm-hmm. So to cut back a little bit on costs, but that way you can just pop them in and out like Iron Man or something, instead of having to put something on top of the paintwork on top of the actual sculpt. So that's a little bit worrisome. To be perfectly honest, I might end up getting more than one, but even if I don't, to me, I'm most likely going to have her and Boba on the throne and stuff. Oh, yeah. And her helmet is not iconic in the same way that a Mandalorian-style helmet is, that I feel like I have to have that. It's like, to me, the character in this case is more in her head sculpt than in the helmet. So it's not like an Iron Man or a Spider-Man situation. So, just look at that sculpt. It is just so goddamn amazing.
It's really good.
And here's the thing, this is what I really like about this sculpt too, is because it's what people might call neutral, but there's an intensity to it, to that stare, and to just the kind of the expression on the lips, just ever so subtle. So this doesn't look, it's slightly more neutral, but it doesn't look blank. It looks like she's about to fuck you up.
Right there. Yep.
Love it.
And that's what I love about this. So yeah, to me, the prototype is a home run. Obviously, I can see even the detail work with the scar on the eye there. Now we'll see, what the final product is like. But to be honest, Hot Toys has really been up in their game when it comes to female head sculpts. When we look at improvements from prototype to final, like with the Wasp and oh my god! Wow, that looked like something straight out In Living Color there. That was unfortunate. But anyway, yeah, I'm telling you, this really is great. And just getting more female characters from Hot Toys is a really good step in the right direction. So I'm super psyched about this. I think it's great that we finally got it. And to me, I don't know, this actually looks better than the prototype that we saw when live. During, now, granted, it could have just been the visual quality in the streams and stuff, but these promo pics just, they sell it absolutely.
Yo,
now, whether or not we have to wait until July to September 2023, or they push it out a little bit sooner, I don't know. I'm hoping that that's just Hot Toys being conservative because they're anticipating right now challenges they've had with sourcing materials and production delays and stuff like that because of COVID, and they're just being conservative in their estimates and hoping that the world improves and that they can then start pushing some things out faster. But right now they'd rather say it's going to be longer and then drop it sooner than vice versa. Hopefully that's the case, because that's a really long wait for this figure that doesn't look super complex. But yeah, man, we talked about it last night. We're both ecstatic about this one.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, Dre. Hey, Dre.
Yo.
Hey, Dre.
Oh, God.
Hey, Dre.
What up, dude?
So first off, literally, this piece, man. We were gonna, and that's where I wanted to go with it, because that's one of the topics. We're gonna dive into one topic after we get done with this and jump into one more figure. This, come on, Dre. You come on, Dre. You got to be on this piece, bro. Bro, don't let me down, man. Come on, Dre. Don't let me down, bro.
I'm 100% copying this, man. This is a home run. I'm just looking at the pictures here, more in detail.
Look at this dance. Oh shit!
In and out of the screen.
He left the screen and came back.
I'm not some nice dance moves there, but
it's like
really
when
I'm
Steve,
100%.
it's like when Steve Urkel turned into Stefan Urkel, and he just got a little cool for a second.
You went full
He had the moves.
Jabberwocky.
He was just so cool.
Jabberwocky. Wow.
Yeah. But Leo, I'm
It was a
happy
90s Family
to,
Matters reference for people.
Yeah.
make you happy, and I'm definitely gonna get this. But
Yes.
I don't know what to say. I'm just looking at the hair and the braids in the hair and the color look incredible, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm loving everything, her braid. Her long hair, how it's braided. It looks like it could be malleable. Maybe you might be able to pose that however you want.
I forgot.
And I like the suit. The
Yeah,
black
it is
and orange.
Chun-Li, dude.
I
I'm a big fan
forgot
of
she
that,
was
right?
Chun-Li, bro.
Dude, she's been around for a minute. She started out back in the day on the first season of ER in the 90s on NBC. She's been around for a hot minute.
I think she was on a Guiding. She was on a Guiding Light before that.
Yeah, and she looks better now than she did back then.
Wait, bro.
She's
Yeah.
definitely a gilf.
She does.
She's wow.
No, it's for sure, definitely. She's
I'd let her fuck
hot.
me up.
There's literally nothing wrong with that statement. Nothing.
Wow, we got
I'm
a
on.
$50.
Whoa, $50.
A $50 super chat by Wonder
What a
Nerd
piece. What a
711.
question,
Cool.
right?
So
Are we
you
being,
have more female characters available. How many do you own? All
Lale, I got to give you my account information
combined?
so we can have the super chats going to the right account. Just
word, right?
shit. 50 bucks.
Yo, word. I love having female characters. The thing is, what's crazy about it is, I think that they really, when it comes to the female characters, they really do put they add an element to them And I think it's just like the thing is, it's like I don't look at the female characters as companion pieces because they stand out. Like anybody who basically has Hella, yo, she has the presence alone with that figure by none. And if you actually have Jen Erso, her presence is incredible. I'm telling you. One of my favorites. But yeah, Wonder Nerd, yeah, I have a lot of female characters, man. I love having them in the D12. It's just, why not? I mean, it makes a lot of sense. But again, thank you for the super chat, man. That was extremely generous, man. I do appreciate that.
I've got about 15 or 16 in my collection with a handful, obviously, like on the way coming out. But yeah, about 15 or 16.
Yeah, definitely, man.
I wish I had more.
We'll go around.
I have all the rays.
Yeah, we'll go around. How many? As a matter of fact, before we get to you, Joe, brother Cousins, how many female characters do you think you have, man?
Damn, I think I'm up there. With Brendan. I think I have about 15. Yeah, about 15 in all. Captain Marvel. Yeah, about 15.
Which sounds good, but then when you look at the size of our collections, like I've got like closing in on 200 figures, so 15 to 17 are female.
Exactly.
Then it doesn't sound as good.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yep. Hey, Will, how many you got, man?
I don't know. That's a really good question. I think 3 rays. So I have all the rays. So I have 3 rays. I have Wasp. I have Leia. I have Jyn Erso. Phasma. I don't know. Like there's a bunch. Oh, Gamora. I have a lot of them. I probably have like maybe 10.
Word.
I don't know. So yeah, I got a bunch of them for sure. But yeah, Brendan is right. Like for me, I really don't care about the sex of the character. It really just matters to me whether the character's good or not. Like I don't buy figures based on like, oh, it's a female character or a male character. If I identify with the character, and I like them, then I'm just like, that's what I buy. So as long as they're a cool character and they have a cool look and I connect with them, the gender is irrelevant to me.
I'm right there with you, Luminar. If only we had a Koye. Like literally.
Yeah.
And Valkyrie.
And Valkyrie.
Yeah.
All of them. We need them. We need them all.
Padme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Padme,
bro. Padme.
Yeah, Padme would be great. Yeah.
Definitely. KG, how many you have, man?
Well, I'm definitely the lowest one yet because I only got 3. So I got 2. I got the Black Widow and Wonder Woman. The third one is the Ahsoka from the Mando.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got her on pre-order. Yeah, I didn't know we were counting pre-orders, but yeah, pre-order. Yeah.
And considering that you subbed in as a stuntman for Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, you got any wins? You ain't got any.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You gotta do the hand.
Well, yo, KG, you just got a superstar face, bro. Just live with that, bro. You have a superstar
Man, I would
face.
love a Gwen Stacy from the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'd be sick.
Hell yeah. Dre, how many female characters do you have in your collection, man?
I just got 5. I got a Ray. I got a Justice League Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn from the video games. I got that third party Trinity, and I think that's it. I think that was 5. But yeah, 5.
Nice.
Are we counting pre-orders?
No, I just counted what
Yeah,
I
I
have
didn't.
in hand. I have a lot more on pre-order, like Ahsoka and stuff like that. But I'm just counting what's in my collection right now.
Wow. I probably have the most out of everybody. I have like 27 so far.
Ooh, wow.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
yeah. How many of those are Jyn
Hold
Erso?
up, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Into the Spider-Verse.
How many Jyn Ersos do you have?
He has 2.
Yo, nah, it's about 31.
Damn.
31
Damn.
total female characters that I
That's
have
a
in my
lot.
collection.
Nice.
Yeah, 31. So I give the females love, bro, because I'm telling you, like,
Yeah.
I like how they're made. I like basically taking photos of them. It looks good. On
They
camera,
are
you
some
know
of the
what I mean?
best figures. Look at
Yeah.
the Spider-Gwen that we got from Spider-Verse, Alita
Yeah.
Battle Angel, the
Yeah,
sculpt,
Alita's a good
right?
one. Yeah,
About
that's a good
that
example.
Alita
I wish they
Battle
made
Angel is
Xialing.
straight
Xialing would've been
fire.
really good.
The sculpt on Hela, like there are some phenomenal female figures. They
Are we
can
counting
do them.
statues too?
Yeah, might as well.
No.
Oh, then they got to throw in Asajj Ventress in there too.
What are
Then.
Yeah,
those?
Asajj.
Statues? What are those?
Wow.
Never heard of it.
42.
Damn.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's good.
You win.
That's a good collection.
Wait, is that how many female figures you have, or how many
I didn't
D12s you have?
Not D12s. Figures and statues, yeah. So 42 total. Yep, 42
Wow,
total.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
42 total, man. Straight up.
Impressive.
But now getting back on Fennec Joe, what up, man? You getting this figure?
Yeah, it's amazing, dude. And
Yeah.
I instantly thought of you and was one of the people that messaged you the link.
You were one of the first,
course.
but then you got dumped on by everybody else.
Yeah, because everybody hit you up. But I was just looking at the details and the grades, and then the orange hits, the sniper rifle's sick. Like everything about this figure, the fit and finish, the small details, the right amount of orange.
Yeah.
Everything about it. But I was reading in some of the comments that people were like on the fence about the head sculpt, and I was like, what? I thought it was perfect.
Come on, man.
Where?
I thought
know
it
what
looked
they're
just
saying.
like her.
I don't know
So-
what they're saying.
How can you not? I mean, that's her. They straight up like stole her soul and put it into the
It looks
fucking head
just like
sculpt.
Right.
Yeah, they
But
did.
everything about it, the only
Man,
question
that's crazy.
is that are you going to have to get two of them, right? Because one with the helmet and one without. And I really like the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
One to sleep with.
Exactly. I told you one's going to be like a car ornament. I'm putting it right in the
There you
car.
go.
Straight up, straight up. Dan, are you getting this piece, bro?
Oh man, you already know.
He said you already know.
Yeah, man, this is a fucking dude. This is slam
Fire.
dunk, grand slam,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it, man. This is
Yeah.
this is sick, man. And I have the Boba on the throne on pre-order too.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just that's just
Yes.
yeah, it's happening, bro.
Fire.
I can't.
Hey, Lael.
This is great, man.
Max
What's up?
Geekdom said they said the eyes aren't right and the nose, and that's what I was hearing too. And I was like, they're crazy.
Yeah.
They're
I
crazy.
didn't, you know what? I don't even read into it. I
That's a
didn't
jet
even.
stream of bullshit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, to each their own, but I think it's perfect. I think it's
Yeah. I didn't even.
Brendan referencing shit again.
I didn't even
Haters
dive
gonna
into it.
Call him like I see him, Joe. Call him like I see him.
I think it's like a Shang-Chi level sculpt. It's
Sorry,
that good.
Nightwing.
Like
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
Straight
That's
up.
great,
Straight
man.
up. So let me, before I get into the actual, because there's one more figure I want to jump in before we
Damn
even
Skippy
close
there
out.
is.
And it's before we close out. I wanted to jump into something that we kind of touched on really quick earlier. And I know this has basically been on all of our minds. And this is like, it's becoming a trend with Hot Toys and their releases. And that's these questionable release dates. I mean, like, literally, we're not going to see even this particular figure so far until 2023. Now, in my mind, I'm like, maybe, which would make sense. Maybe they're setting that date out because of production, because they want to basically make sure that they fulfill a certain level of production. And if they do it earlier, then there would be an earlier release. But they're saying as of right now, the expectation is the 23rd, as if they were making a film or whatever. Brother Cousins, what do you think about that, bro?
I think you're right about that. I think they're trying to stay ahead of schedule right now. And shooting something way out there is to not. It's more realistic with everything that's going on. Still, we're at. I think I heard this on SNL, which was funny. That we're at the just winging it phase with COVID right now.
Yeah,
So we're still, we can do some things, we can't do some things. We hand all these different strands. So I think there's still weirdness with ship dates and stuff. So I think it's a lot of that going on. But then I also think that we're going to be expect a lot of stuff coming out before those dates.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you think about, I think they had a Spider-Man, the black, the antioxidant. Yeah, like that when that came out like way ahead schedule. Venom came out way ahead of schedule.
The
So you're
Mark
gonna
IV
see
Spider Armor also came out early. Yep.
way ahead of schedule. Exactly. So I think just be prepared for that. So if we do, so I think that's just saving them a little spot, just in case if they are running late behind stuff. We know, like, okay, well, we ain't got to wait to 2023 for that, but then it may come in 2022. But the flip side of that is you may buy something else. You may buy you a nice Queen Studio statue thinking that your pre-orders ain't gonna come through, and next thing you know, you're getting hit with all these pre-orders. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
So that's the backlash of that. But I mean, collectors, we always find a way, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Life always finds a way.
Definitely, man.
Jurassic
Definitely. Well, what you think about this, bro?
Yeah, dude, it's a really good question. And I think Brendan brought up a really good point either. Like, what are the ramifications of what's happening now where the game is changing? Like, people aren't, I mean, a lot of people we've seen at least are not pre ordering anymore. So, like, the game is, I think, changing because people recognize that Hot Toys don't really ever sell out on pre order, very rarely. Like, Venom is the only one. That's just because he was about to release, right? So, he was about to release, and Heavy Mando, that's another one, but it's extremely rare. Like, it's like less than 2 or 3% probably that sell out on pre order. So like with all these dates, really, I think the best motto I think nowadays, unless it's like a like Fennec for you, Lael, where you know you're getting there, by all means go for the pre-order. But like if it's just a character that you're kind of so-so on, then or that you think you want, but you want to see the final product, I'd say just wait. And these release dates, man, like I'd rather them overestimate than underestimate. So like if they say 2023 December, I'm like, okay, that's a long time. But if it comes before then, I'm happy. If it comes around then, I'm content, right? But if it comes like, if they say June and it comes out December, then everyone's a little upset, right? Because you're like, okay, like we get delays happen, but I'd rather you overestimate and say 3 years, and then I'll be like, okay, like it's 3 years away, but at least I know what I'm getting into.
Exactly.
But you're right, Jay. Like with the statue game, I know any of us here would collect statues. Like if you have a statue and you just drop 2,000 on a J&D and you got that invoice, and then Hot Toys decides to drop 3 figures in a storm next week, then you're like, whoa, motherfucker. You're like, I'm fucked. So
right.
all the budgeting in the world ain't gonna help you now. But that's the thing. That's why I say like I'm with you, Leia. I'm starting to get to the point where I like accept statues because you have to, or third party where you have to pre-order. I'm just really not going to pre-order Hot Toys anymore. Really, I'm just going to wait, let it come out, and then buy it. Because it's too unpredictable. Things could change. They're not, and if it starts to look like it gets blue screen, then I'll be like, okay, let's buy it now then. But I'd say just wait, man. These release dates, they're so far out. There's so much dropping. There's storms every year, like you guys were referencing. Like, just wait. I mean, just wait, see the final product, and then decide, and then get it. Wait for the reviews, and then decide for yourself, and then get it. That's what I would say, because it's not going to sell out. So.
Definitely. See, just wait for the wave and just ride that and see what actually happens.
And then you have the money then, and because I like payment plans. They're great, but sometimes you can, like, I've done it. So, I mean, you can get a bunch of payment plans going at once, and you're like, well, fuck me. Now I have like $300 in payment plans I'm paying every month, right?
And that's why, and I'm coming to the bare end of mine right now, where I actually almost have everything paid off. So I'm like, all right, cool. I can't.
It feels
wait.
like a car payment or something, where you're like, I just want to get. I got my pre-order doc, and I'm like at a good number where I'm happy with it now. But I just can't wait till it's 0, and then I don't have any more pre-orders. Then I'm just gonna be like, now I can just buy shit when I want to buy it. But pre-orders, you get into this like debt, so to speak. So
I don't like paying for something I don't have. That's just me. That's the main thing. If it's something like you said, if it's something like a J&D or a statue or something like that, that's totally fine. But Hot Toys, I just want it when it comes out. I'll just have I'll just stack money. I have an account.
That's what I'm starting to do.
I just have an account that I put money in. I'm like, okay, this is my Hot Toys money. And I'll just do it like that.
And put that aside.
Yeah, it's just hard, like you said, Jay, with statues and third party, you can't really do that. So like it's because third party, sometimes you can wait till it comes out and maybe you'll get lucky and grab one. But on like say
it's
Game
that
Toys,
low production value.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy figures of Game Toys, I'm looking at Zach now. Like I probably got to pre-order that if I want it. So that's the thing. And statues like J&D, they sell out in 5 minutes. So in Queen Studios, so you can't wait. So
definitely. $5 super chat we got from Peter Pacheca. Happy holidays, Merry Xmas to all the best, or he meant to say best enablers out there, man. Thank you for that, man. Merry Christmas to you too,
Unless
brother.
he just really likes to buy vests. So.
Yeah, straight up. Little brother, what you think about this, man? What you think about the release dates? I mean, because it is questionable, because it's like we're starting to see this influx of, it literally is starting to become like movie releases. Like when we get announcements that a movie's coming out, and then it's going to say, well, that movie's not going to be released until 2024. There's going to be a pushback. Like, that's what it is for like a Hot Toys figure right now. Like, it's just that waiting period. So what do you think about that, man?
Yeah, with Hot Toys, whenever they announce something, we know we're going to get a longer release date just because that's how it is for them to perfect the figure in any shape or form. And with delays, I don't mind it necessarily when it depends on a figure like Battle Damage, for instance, 85. If they delay that, do it, because it's a figure that's so vital for many people. It's so important that they have to fix that. So for me, I have no issues with delays. It helps me with my wallet, and also it perfects the figure.
Yeah.
But you're right, because I think last year the 501st Clone Troopers were supposed to come out around this time, October to December 2021, and then it was released like around April. So things like that. I think they're just sort of looking at these release dates and these announcements that for instance, maybe Fennec Shand, April to June 2023. I don't think she's going to come April to June 23. I think she's going to come out like maybe first quarter of 2023 for sure. Maybe even second quarter. Let's put it this way: fourth quarter of 2022. I'm that confident. I think she's going to be a really fast release. They're just putting out these random numbers right now for them, just because to get that accurate sort of date. And then they'll find out a way to maybe push some of these figures in much more early than it's anticipated, right? So for me, I think delays aren't a big issue. It really depends on figures. For instance, if they have to delay a film to perfect the CGI, that's great. That's great. I mean, for me, look, the longer it takes, the better the outcome it will be, right? So for me, it's like that's how I look at it when it comes to release dates.
Yeah, definitely, man. Brendan, what you think about the release dates, brother?
It's a mixed bag. It's just so erratic that there's a lot that I don't know about how it's going to play out in 2023. Like I said, I think that there's a chance they are being intentionally conservative about these release windows so that they don't get the blowback of them being so far delayed.
Yeah.
The flip side of that is if they were just more communicative with their customers and just had a better marketing mind, like they need to actually just hire somebody who actually knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to marketing, then that would make a big difference. So I do think as we get these these amazing statues in larger scales, but also you got like PCS and Kotobukiya and XM bringing some real heat in this coming year when it comes to 6-scale statues that can fit in with your Hot Toys, that fit in your Detolfs and things like that. But even with the higher price tag, the thing is, it's like, oh shit, they're only making 500 of this statue, so I'm gonna jump on that, and because I don't know when Hot Toys is actually going to ever put anything out. So they wait and don't put money down for pre-orders because they don't know when that stuff is coming out. And then what happens is
I
maybe
had to do this. I'm sorry, because Dre's here. I'm sorry. I had no choice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Well, go ahead,
I think you
finish,
do
bro.
it better, Leo.
Oh my god. That's
So maybe
fucking
people,
hilarious.
pre-order something else, pay it off, whatever. And then it comes time when, Hot Toys is dropping stuff and they don't have the money anymore in their budget to buy it or to even put a pre-order down, which then impacts the production size, runs. So there's a lot to consider. Honestly, and I'm probably going to fail from time to time at this, but in 2022, I'm just going to take the approach of I'm really just going to kind of try and pay less attention to release windows for Hot Toys. And just focus more on what I have in hand, enjoy my collection as it is. I've got a lot of statue stuff coming in this year that I'm really looking forward to and going to enjoy. But I feel like so much energy was spent in 2021 just being irritated with Hot Toys for the lack of communication and missing all these windows that it was taking some of the fun out of the hobby for me. And so that's still going to pop up, I'm sure, from time to time in 2022.
Guys, back row photos just dropped.
Okay.
Just
All right,
now.
hold on,
I
real
updated my
quick.
face. I was looking for Pennywise and Batgirl popped up.
Hold up. Check this out. Check this out.
Sorry, Brendan. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I like it, Leo.
That's
good.
Sorry, Brendan, but yeah, the photos just dropped.
Bob Dylan.
There's only like 8 photos that I can see.
The perfect pair.
It looks, dude, the figure looks great. It looks just like the proto.
Yo, Bob
That's
Dylan
Jen
is
next to you. Holy crap.
You put Jen Ursula's face.
Bob Dylan made this?
Yeah.
Oh, of course he did. He's a trickster.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the way the legs go into the hips on that you can see on these photos.
Oh, okay,
Hold on, let me pull it up.
It's similar to Venom, but it worked with Venom because of the nature of the material and the color, like the depth of the black. But it's more noticeable on this. Also, for some reason, like half of these pictures have her like sticking her hips out to the side and her hand on her ass. I'm not really sure what the like
right now.
Like, I don't understand what the point of this photo is unless the photographer is just kind of lonely. But I don't know.
What page is it on Facebook? On
yeah, so they put it up on their Facebook.
Yep.
Like, I mean,
Dude,
what's
every
it like?
this.
I mean, they're never gonna post Spider-Man like that, right? We're not gonna see Cap slapping his own ass. I mean, somebody else might be admiring it as America's ass, but like, so I don't know. It's weird.
Now, yeah.
I don't know.
They got some more now of her and some dynamic. But I see what you mean, Brandon, with sort of like the middle cutoff. Like it's cut in the middle, it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's still only about like 15, 20 photos, and we usually get like 50 or 60.
Yeah, maybe they're just updating them.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see. I'm happy that it's coming.
Looks like hair.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
It looks
good.
good. Looks good.
Yeah, it's that like where the legs peg into the hips like that looks a little more like a Marvel Legends or something.
Oh, and it looks like they used the split cut boots. Yes. They did that, and that's what I'm happy about. At least they did that, and it looks like it'll have a bit of torso because you see it's that split at the very top
part.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be. Oh, look at that.
That looks good, man.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's sculpted plastic on her legs or is that a rubber suit?
I'm hype. I'm
it
really
looks.
hype about that.
It looks. I mean, again, just zooming into the photos, it looks to me. One of them looks sculpted, and then another picture it looks more like rubberized. So it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. That looks pretty good to me.
It looks good.
It
looks
looks real good.
These photos show that
there's a
obviously
joint.
articulated.
There's a joint in the leg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, around the knee.
It
Oh,
is.
interesting.
All I'm saying
It
is
has,
that
it has those covers on it. You
horny,
can't
bro.
see it, right?
It does.
No, but it's in the back of the leg. I see the
Oh,
joint.
okay.
You can see the joint.
Oh yeah.
It's in this picture right here.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, in the back. It's kind of like the Battled Image 85 not being Battled Image in the back. It's kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
All in all, I think this is gonna be a good release. So I'm happy with it. Is it gonna be perfect? No, but I think it's definitely worth having if you're a DC
I'm
fan.
hype about it.
Yeah, that's
I'm super hype about it. I sort of want Brother Cousins to get it because when he did his review on Captain Marvel, he was like, the booty. They gave him the booty.
Say what you say about Brie Larson. The booty look good.
It's like a true space cat.
The booty look. Thank you for the $49.99 super chat from Major Bren Derlin. Happy holidays, all. Have enjoyed all the content this year. Personally, I hope these release dates are to lower expectations, cause the lead time or getting crazy. Much love to the whole panel, man. Much love to you, man. Thank you very much for that. And Merry Christmas.
Merry
to you,
Christmas.
as always. $2 super chat we got from Bob Dylan. Split cut booty. Howard, always
booty.
innovation. Split cut booty. I see that, bro.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. The split cut booty. But
That's how it is in real life. So I mean, you know.
yeah, definitely.
Very
Real
true.
quick, Dan, because I know you got to go, man. But what do you think about these release dates, man? What do you think about it?
I mean, yeah, I understand the total frustration, you know, especially with this year, like, you know, shit's been like stop and go and then like, you know, stuff releasing out of nowhere that like shit got announced like a couple months before. It's weird. It's been a weird year. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't read too much into it. You know, I kind of just, it is what it is, you know, except for, you know, when stuff happens like Endgame Cap, like unfortunately, like Joe got played. I don't know how many times, but yeah, it's
Here
just
now, finally.
But I mean, yeah, the release dates, you know, I just wish Hot Toys right now what they have to do to kind of get everybody back under their,
They're
good side.
graces.
They just need to be consistent from here on out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's just literally what it has to be. They have to be consistent.
Just
'cause,
communicate.
Exactly. Yeah. Like they showed a little bit of communication on that the Battle Damage 85 post. They're like, oh, this is why it took so long and this and this and that. Okay. Might have been helpful like a couple months ago to say that. You had some issues, whatever. That's fine. But I mean, realistically, Hot Toys is probably never gonna do that. But I just think from now here on out, they just have to be consistent with their release windows, and if they change something, they gotta fucking just make us aware of it. Because like, dude, that crazy storm of releases. What we got? Fucking Miles Morales. We got Lando. Harley came shortly after.
Not the Miles that we expected, though.
Yeah, not the Miles we expected.
It's still a great figure, but like it makes
and then Gwen. Yeah, we also got Gwen. Like dude, like almost 5 figures like within like 2 weeks time. It was insane.
That Gwen is a contender for figure of the year for me too. I love it.
It's really good. Yeah,
it's a decent Gwen.
Really good.
Hey Joe, what you think about it, bro? These release dates. Do you think it's something that, again, I mean, the only way that I could justify it is the simple fact that the production. You know what I mean? They want to make sure that they fulfill the production.
I'll break it down for you. So this is an insurance policy. The insurance policy is that you have to allocate 2 different calendars when in product creation. One is a development calendar and one is a production calendar. And then within those calendars, you have to add weeks onto those calendars in case of fuck ups and things that happen in production. That you have to allocate that ahead of time. And with our current situation with COVID and everything that's going on, factory allocation is a problem. A lot of people don't think about these factories are very specialized. So in hard goods alone and shoes and like vulcanized shoes factories and stuff like that, here's the deal. There'll be 11-story factories that are super specialized. You'll have mountain bikes on one level. I'll have racquetball rackets and tennis ball rackets on 2 other levels. I'll have motorcycle helmets and bike helmets on 2 more levels. And these are like for all the brands.
Yeah.
It's like Troy Lee Designs, Fox, Bell Helmets, Fly Racing. All of them are there. So people don't really get to think about sourcing of materials, things like that, things that can go wrong. Some of these things are actually being produced in Korea and they have to sync up with the products that are being made in China in the factory. But this is a factory allocation issue that's given them a buffer that because they don't know when they can get in for the production, it allows them some free moving room on the calendar to allow them to, for production mistakes and factory allocation.
Got you. That's great explanation, bro. Like, you broke it down at least now, and which we kind of had to understand. And the thing is, I had to even thinking about that too, because it's like, we give these companies, we give Hot Toys a hard time when it comes to their releases and stuff like that. But I had to really think about it, like, damn, like it for a company like that, and especially dealing with the situation that you dealt with again, Tony Stank. And how that basically was pivotal for them because it was a marquee piece. Like, that's something that they look at and is like, we can't afford to have that or make that mistake again. So it does buffer. But then sometimes, again, they'll get a product right and they're like, you know what? Like, let's just drop it now. Now that we got the confirmation that we know that this thing is on point, we know that it's basically ready to go, then let's just go ahead and drop it now, so then we don't have to worry about, and then we can focus on more than hard pieces while people are relishing into the pieces that we have done.
And Lael, we've all said, like, we understand that there are production issues, supply chain issues, materials sourcing issues that Hot Toys and all these other companies are dealing with too. So we're not indifferent to that. It's the fact that then Hot Toys doesn't communicate with their customers and say, hey, look, this is being pushed back by 3 months, either due to logistical things or because we're fine-tuning this head sculpt, or we're making this type of improvement. Just give us a calendar to be like, hey, I know this was supposed to be July to September. We're pushing it back to Q1 of the following year. Like, at least then we know. It's like, that's the part that they fall down on the job on.
There's a lot of moving parts. And Lael, you remember when you were on with Yost and he was explaining the 12 scale Batmobile.
Exactly.
And basically he said, you know, and this is for hard parts and helmets as well. You make a tool, you make a sample. If everything's okay with that, then you have to duplicate the tool. And what did he say? He had to, everything went well. They had to duplicate the tool, and that was going to take 6 months to make enough tools to do the production run. And at that point, they're going to do a sample production run. And from that sample production run, they're going to know if everything's firing on all cylinders, and then they'll go for a full production.
Yeah, it's a process, and I completely understand that one. And that's the thing. It's forgivable when they, you know, it's because we've seen that with certain figures, like when, you know, again, Killmonger. It took a while for us to basically get that, but that final product, that final piece was fucking phenomenal, and I loved it. You know what I mean? We seen the same thing, you know, even, you know, say what you will about a lot of people about the Endgame Cap. That piece, I love it. Like, that thing's on point.
They lose a lot of the goodwill when people are understanding of the production issues when they then crank out something like the black and gold suit before the movie even drops. Because then people who aren't that familiar with it are thinking, well, wait a minute, like, if you're saying, like, or supposedly everybody's saying that there are all these production issues, and there are, but then you cranked this one out, and there are reasons, but when you just have no marketing sense and no communication with your customers, then those valid reasons don't appear valid in the public eye.
Gotcha.
And when you think about it, you have low production runs, so it's easier to allocate all of the pieces, right? So if you're having all the accessories made in Korea and they have to be shipped to mainland China, that takes time. And then assembly and box and all of those things to get it to FOB.
Right.
But a lot of times you guys don't realize that Hot Toys doesn't own the factory. They might partner with a factory and own it.
Own the factories.
They have to buy space. So they have to allocate that time per factory, and that's where these buffers and calendars come in.
Yeah,
to give
especially
them
if that factory actually has another commitment with other products.
Or
then
something
they have to
else.
wait in line to basically get that. So
it's funny to think that like there's a factory where like Hot Toys and then like third party company like toys are being made like side by side too. It's like
Speaking of which, and we're gonna, and like I said, we're gonna close it off on this one because of the interest of time and stuff like that. I wanted to bring this one up, and I'm gonna start with you,
Skippy.
Will, first. I'm gonna start with you, Will, first.
Okay.
Because in the nature, I guess, especially, you know, paying homage to what we actually seen in the final episode of Hawkeye today. We got this piece
fire
from So Toys that they call the Boss Man. Now, Will, the reason why I'm going to you first, brother, is because I already know you've had some run-ins with some third-party figures that you wasn't really happy. Now, you know what? The problem that you had wasn't with So Toys, though.
No,
it was with Era.
With Infamous
with Toys. Okay, so you know, but this piece, bro, listen.
At least it'll be the right scale.
This exactly, definitely the right scale. This is clean. This was pre-order day one for me. It was, and I didn't even pre-order, bro. I bought it. I just paid it off.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing that pre-order shit. I'm buying it because I don't have a Kingpin, and this head sculpt is impeccable. What you think about it, brother?
Yeah, dude, it looks great. Yeah, and you know, Leo, I have in my shot I got the Game Toys Sephiroth, dude. Like I said, third party, man. Like, it just depends on the figure. I tend to be more into video game third party characters because the likeness doesn't have to be as perfect. Like, if it looks sort of mostly like the character, you're gonna be happy with a show like this or a movie or whatever, a live action character. Their standards are a little bit higher. Like, you have to the sculpt has to be pretty damn good. But this looks really good. The only thing I could say is that maybe, there's two things really. The head looks like slightly too small to me. Maybe a little bit too small, but the sculpt is dead on, no doubt about it. I mean, the sculpt looks really, really good. The outfit looks great. I'm a little, and people already know this is not a spoiler, but I'm a little worried Hot Toys might make one. It's going to be a different outfit, but it's still going to be, you know, Kingpin. So this one looks fantastic. It's going to be hard for Hot Toys to beat, but could they beat it? Absolutely. It's Hot Toys.
But you know what? What the good thing about it is it's actually forcing their hand. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah,
it is.
That's the thing. That's what I like about it. So yeah, absolutely. So I think this looks great, Leo, and I think a lot of people are going to be excited to get this for real.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for you guys. I'm just
Hell yeah.
like I said, Hot Toys could make one different outfit, but still Kingpins. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. But otherwise it looks fantastic. Like I said, the head needs to be a little bit bigger, and I feel like the body's a little too small, but maybe it's just based on what I saw today.
Definitely.
So because in the show in Netflix Daredevil, he was a little bit smaller. I think
he was beefier.
Yeah,
Definitely.
he's much bigger.
Dan, I know you got to actually shoot out, bro. So I definitely appreciate you being on this show, man. Tell us what you got coming up next, brother.
Man, first of all, thank you for having me and Dre on, and to every single person on this panel and everyone on the chat. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you guys. Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever you decide or however you celebrate. And yes, and what we got coming up? Batgirl, she's on the way.
Yes.
So you already know. This figure looks great, man. I'm actually about to watch that Hawkeye episode a little bit later tonight.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. But yeah, man, I got to get out of here. Like I said, I appreciate you guys for having me on. It's always a great time.
Anytime you want to come through, you're welcome.
Coming on.
Yeah, and first time meeting Will.
Bro.
Very nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you as well, Dan. Absolutely.
And yeah, brother Cousins, 6 scale Santa over there, KG.
Yeah.
Dre, I'll see you crip walking on Friday.
Yeah.
And Joe, great seeing you guys, and I appreciate you guys for having me, man. Have a great rest of the stream. And,
thank you for that, bro. Appreciate everybody. If you haven't already followed Dan and Dre 6 Scale Reviews on IG and YouTube, you better do that right now, man. Straight up, you get some crip walk tutorials from Dre. You get some figure previews. You get some excellent photos, bro. Come on, man, you get it all. And
you didn't get me.
And if you haven't already, watch last week's episode of Take Your Position.
Yep.
Dan pulled off some crazy ass poses. I was like, oh shit. Like he came with some heat. So if you haven't seen it, go back and watch that video that was Take Your Position last Sunday with me, my man Iron Logan. Dan was on there, man. It was
fun, man.
It was super fun, man. It was super fun. But yeah, thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Man.
Always
Thank
welcome,
you.
brother.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Peace out, Dan.
See you later, man. Merry Christmas, brother. All right. Who's up next? We're gonna go to my bruh cousins.
Bro,
Hey, check this out. This is the first time I ever seen this figure.
For real?
This is new to me. So I'm
Wow.
Oh,
damn.
really?
Yes,
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Oh, Leo, cycle through the pictures. Let him get the full.
Yeah.
This thing's
Bro,
amazing.
look at this shit right here.
Looks real good.
It looks like Vincent D'Onofrio. That
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
And
Brow
I see
lines
what
and
Will,
everything.
I see what Will is saying about like the head being a little too small. They can, this is still a prototype. Hopefully they can fix that. But this looks good. And I'm new to third party. Like I only have one third party figure, and that's the Space Wizard, Ebony Maw from Infamous. Which I think that's a good figure. It's decent.
It's great. Yeah. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's definitely it's a good figure. But yeah, I'm really liking this. I think I might.
Ooh,
Damn!
shit.
Oh,
Look at that.
I'm buying this bastard tonight. Oh,
Look at that, bro. Look at that. Look at that.
hell.
Unless Hot Toys drops one, brother Cousins, then you might be like, I don't know.
Bro,
Then I
this-
gotta sell it.
bro, look at this right here, bro.
That looks great. That looks
No,
real
that
cool.
looks good. That's
man.
yeah. Hey,
Damn.
I'll just have two in the collection. 'Cause I know I'm gonna get
that's
the
true.
Hot Toys one, but this one is good. This one, God.
Ooh.
Oh man.
And I'm so glad I got that black. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn good figure. That's dope.
Damn.
That's dope.
Damn. Look at that.
And we
bro.
know
That's
whatever
real
Hot
good.
Toys does, they're not gonna do this. I don't see them doing a version
Oh,
like
no.
that. Or play
No,
like, they're not
it'll
gonna
be
do
from
that.
Hawkeye, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
look
not
at
gonna
this,
do
bro.
that. So yeah,
Bro, that piece
That's
is
cool.
effing incredible, bro. Like
That's
straight
amazing.
up. This is worth having. Butt naked, in this position, you gotta go last because I already know your sentiment on it. So you gotta guys can close this one out. KG, I know you're not really into like
Ooh.
what's this? What we looking at, bro? Hold on a second here.
That's Matt Murdock.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
incredible.
that's awesome.
little KG, I know you're not into to third parties that much, but what you think about this piece, brother?
This might, I might get this. I might pull the trigger tonight, but no.
He's about to play just the tip, just for a second, just to see how it feels.
No, no, but honestly, like, you know, watching the Hawkeye episode, I'm like, yeah, I need a Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin. I've always wanted a Kingpin, the collection, you know. And this one, the thing is, it's also from the, you know, the series of Daredevil from Netflix, and I absolutely love that finale. That finale episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sucks that I don't own that Daredevil that we see in the pictures, because I wish I did. If I did, this would have been a definite buy for me.
The black suit?
Yeah.
Yeah, the black
suit. You can still get it. You can still get it, dude. There are still places that have it in stock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderland still has it, and I think a couple others.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, the quarter scale Kingpin?
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh,
Now,
okay, good.
I don't know.
That
I don't know about this. Is it two figures or is it one figure? Because
no, it's one. I think it's one figure. You could just swap out the clothing.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. I mean, you know, with the Hot Toys now, kind of looking at these third-party companies like So with the classic Loki, for instance. I mean, they're getting jealous, man. They're kind of like, oh shoot, you know, we got this Kingpin now, because, you know, I think, you know, when Hot Toys does, you know, have an ambassador, somebody that goes over, looks at these videos and streaming and, you know, going through these companies, it's, you know, they're seeing if there's a hype around it. And, you know, with So Toys releasing this, and obviously there's a market for it. I mean, why not release one from Hawkeye? I mean, we can have different versions of Kingpin. I mean, in this episode, he is big. He's bigger than we saw him previously, right, in Daredevil. So I'm all in, man. Listen, if I can find that black Daredevil for a reasonable price, yeah, this is definitely a buy for me.
It's definitely cheap, bro. Like, you can get it right now, really decent. If you go, I think you can actually even get it from Comic Sanctorum.
Right.
So,
okay.
You can
then I'll
find
definitely hear him out. I mean, he's recently priced $150. I mean, you know, Hot Toys does it. You're looking at a good $315 or $3 something, just because of the size of it. I mean, I know for sure I'll be okay with this one, just because we know that Hot Toys will not make one, or at least this version of Kingpin, right? So if I get this, I won't get butthurt about it, you know, once if they do announce another one. But yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this piece is incredible. Hey,
Trey.
What you think about this piece, bro?
It's gonna be a thing now.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it's just gonna be like,
man.
Drake.
Yeah, because once Lael does, like, he latches on. He does not let something go. He's been calling Justin fucking Keola for months now.
Speaking of which, hey, everybody out there, hashtag, hey, Dre. Dre. Hey, Dre. Hey.
Man,
that's AYE. Hey, Dre.
Hey.
Hashtag, hey, Dre. Yeah, but what you think about this piece, man?
Man, it's too sick, man. I like it. I mean, it's pretty dope. You know, I definitely don't think Hot Toys is gonna do anything as bloody as this. That's for sure.
Yeah,
they're not gonna get close to that. I mean, if you guys have, you know, if you have the other figure, I mean, why not? Why not get this? I'm still up in the air about it, but you know, Social Toys is just killing it, dude.
They are, bro.
Like,
they're
stepping
it
it
right
up,
now,
man. And like, they're taking, you know, things just away from Hot Toys, trying to beat them in the, you know, get that first punch in. And
yeah, hell yeah, they are, bro.
I like it. I think it's pretty dope.
Hell yeah, bro. It's definitely crazy, man. So I was on it right from. And the thing is, well, I'll get to him in a second. Joe.
What's up?
My man, Joe.
This is a must-have.
Asian don't raisin Joe. What's going on with you, bro?
The only question is whether or not you have to get two, because if you're lazy like me, then you don't want to keep changing the clothes or whatever, and it's a one-time thing. So you have to get two to have one outfit and the other one and just leave it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the head sculpt's fantastic. It looks just like Vincent. Yeah, and So is killing it, right? So they're really on fire, and I think that this is a must-have.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Is. Yes,
and in reference to that, like Hot Toys putting heat on Hot Toys, like as far as the classic Loki goes, they didn't make that classic Loki in response to the debut of the classic Loki from So.
No, they had it in the works for.
They had it in
for
the
a
works,
while.
and it was being developed simultaneously,
Yeah.
and that's what happened there.
They just got beat
Yeah.
to the punch when it comes to the
Exactly
release.
as
Yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely, man. 6 Scale Santa, aka Bucky Naked. Close us out on this figure, bro.
I got. No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of reeling a little bit because when fucking Cece just dropped a bomb on me, and she's
What?
got a fucking signed by Charlie Cox Daredevil script.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, and my response after that was basically fuck my kids. I don't.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my god! Like
CZ
seriously?
CZ3PO, thank you for coming through.
fucking
Shout
hot
out to
flashes
her.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna try and collect myself, but goddamn, CC, you just did a number on me.
Yeah.
So Toys, man, they are, I think, the closest third-party company to giving us Hot Toys level shit. And this, the weathering, the blood on this, the battle, it's just gorgeous. And
Yeah.
they did not pull punches. They get,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that white suit, and we're gonna make this blood stand out.
Yeah.
It looks phenomenal. It's gonna look great posed up with this guy. It's gonna look great if you want to pose him up with I've got the red suit from Hot Toys over there. I'm super psyched about this. I mean, Lael, I talk about all the time how much of a Daredevil fan I am and how I love Kingpin as a villain.
Yeah.
He's absolutely phenomenal. Vincent D'Onofrio nailed it. And with regard, and this is the same shit that popped up with Venom and drives me crazy. It's, let's wait and see what Hot Toys. Who the fuck cares? This is amazing right now, and you will have this in probably the next 4 to 6 months.
Yep.
I'm now Hot Toys. If they announce a Kingpin, which I'm hopeful that they will, it's still going to be 2 years out.
Yeah.
Okay, you can enjoy this in a couple months, and this is fucking beautiful. And then later on, if you decide you want to sell this one and get the Hot Toys one, fine. If you want to keep this, because guess what, Kingpin, especially if you have the black suit, you have the red suit. If we get another Daredevil from from the She-Hulk show, or from Echo, or a future property, or like a Daredevil show or movie, right? Mm-hmm. There's potential for that. He goes perfectly with Spider-Man because for the first couple decades that he was in Marvel Comics, he was actually a Spider-Man villain to start, right? You can do so much. Not to mention, we could very well see Kingpin cross paths with Spider-Man in the MCU in the future. So there's so much potential. So it's like you can have this in probably 4 or 5 months, and you can enjoy it for another year or two before we get a Kingpin from Hot Toys. And there's no reason why you can't have both. I've got 17 Spider-Man in my collection. I can have 2 Kingpins, right? So don't if you like something, there's a thing that drives me crazy in collecting. If you really dig something right now, I don't get the mindset behind, well, I'm going to wait to see if I get something better 2-3 years from now.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. If you like this, it's not going to be around forever because So Toys is not Hot Toys. They don't have the resources to make massive production runs in the same way that Hot Toys will pump out a Spider-Man or an Iron Man or something like that. So if you love it, get it. I love the shit out of this. I ordered it the second these pictures dropped. I could not be more excited for it. I think So Toys is just absolutely crushing it. They're giving us what we want. We want this. We know that. And the thing is, if we get one from Hot Toys, there's no guarantee it's going to be from this Hawkeye show. It might be from a Daredevil show or whatever a year from now, or the Echo show, more likely, actually. I think it could be from Echo. So this thing is great. It's more immediate. And, man, I absolutely love it. I think they crushed it. And they're giving us what we want. They're recognizing that there are characters that we want. We don't want to wait 3 years. They're giving us a Bloodsport from Suicide Squad. They've already teased that in their Facebook group, right? Which Hot Toys has not given us that. So I've nothing but love for So Toys right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so Toys is they're killing it. I think one of the biggest things though, and this is what I'm on the same page, but then again, I'm also have to be mindful that here's the thing, and this is how I look at it. Hot Toys has loyalists. They have individuals who are loyal to their product that have had some experiences with third-party figures, and they feel more secure in the space where they know that there's quality with Hot Toys. Not that they don't really recognize the craftsmanship from another party. It's just that they might have had certain issues, just like So Toys. So Toys has loyalists. People will buy them and won't even touch Hot Toys because they're just loyal to the brand. And on top of that, it's less expensive to purchase these particular figures and just stay within that wheelhouse because they are giving us figures that other companies won't get. So I kind of see like both sides of the coin when it comes to that.
Cuervo makes a really good point, though. They need a name change because when you have something called Hot Toys and then you have something called So Toys, like naturally, which one are you going to lean towards?
I get that, and that's the thing is like, but they're bringing us quality. Like, and here's the thing, like, like a company like Toys R Us gives us quality on certain figures, but then they also give us inconsistencies. They give us a lot of inconsistencies. One was with that. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking with that Kingpin. I was like, damn, come on,
quarter
man.
scale
Like,
Kingpin.
It was like
somebody
literally
was
quarter
just
scale.
was drunk at work. Somebody
They were, because that thing was even.
and then they ran with it. They were just like, oh, let's see.
Like that shit was fucking huge. So I don't know what they were thinking with that. They could have left that. Let that shit go. But So Toys has been, probably one of the companies that have been really consistent when it comes to certain things that they've done. And on top of that, what I love about So Toys is that they actually asked their collectors, what do you think? What would you like to see? You put pictures into and we'll basically
guys. If you're not in their Facebook group, get in there because they ask for feedback on figures. They literally showed the chest plate for their Bloodsport and were like, "Is this weathered enough, or do you want more?" Like they're asking for collectors to give feedback.
So this is what I did today, and it was fucking crazy that I got a response the way I did. So I put a response into them. I was like, "Look, you're giving us Gambit, give us Rogue." They inboxed me and said, shh. Ooh. And I was like, oh, shit. That's all you had to say to me. They were like, shh. And I was like, okay, cool. Then I'm ready for it.
He says to 130 people in the chat.
What'd you say? Exactly, right? Exactly. So, again.
Hear that.
Exactly. So, it's again, I mean, I see both sides of the coin, though. And then, like I said, there are a lot of people that do want to wait because, I mean, like it, hate it, Hot Toys, they give us, and who knows how they're going to actually give us the figure. But I know what I love about third-party figures is that they push that fucking button. They're like, you know what? Yeah. We're going to make these figures.
They got to get attention.
Exactly. We're going to make these figures. We're going to do it now. And yeah, let's go. Oh yeah. But again, I mean, yeah, bro, great discussion tonight, man. I mean, I want to give thanks because it is close to Christmas. You guys literally make collecting what it should be. Like everybody on this panel, y'all make it worthwhile, man. Like, I mean, literally, I remember starting this, when I started this journey in the very beginning, when I was just basically a regular in, certain groups, one group that I won't name because they kicked me out. They haven't kicked you out, Will, but they kicked me out.
I got kicked out first.
So I'm still alive.
I got first.
Yeah, I got kicked out, so I don't know what the fuck is going on in that group. And I really don't care. No love lost. It is what it is. But, through that group, I was able to basically form relationships and have good friends. I mean, I met Brendan, of course, after that. Life. You know what I mean? After that, I met PJ, which he got me on the show. I was able to meet Will. We hit it off like, we, became bros. Through that, started my own channel. I was able to meet KG, the Space Pimp, brother cousins. Dre, hey, hashtag, hey, Dre. Hey, Dre. I had basically a chance to meet Dre, Joe, of course. So you guys basically, again, I want to give thanks because, like I said, they say pay it forward. I'm humbled by the simple fact that I have a space that I can come in and have these conversations with you guys, and you guys, even help me educate me on certain things. I follow you guys' content. I love your channel content that y'all basically bring. Look at T Toya. She's like, "Hey Dre, hey Dre."
Is she in the chat?
I'm gonna make some
there
shirts
she
that
is.
says hashtag "Hey Dre."
She's
But
upstairs.
yeah.
She's gonna yell it down the stairs. Hey, Dre!
Hey Dre. But yeah, again, man, I appreciate y'all for coming on and making this channel what it is, man. Will, the segments, everybody, they probably were expecting that shit tonight, so you owe us
dude,
a segment next
I'm
week.
working on that arrival video. I got sidetracked on
Yeah,
it, so.
yeah. So you owe us a joint next week. But yeah, man, thanks. I mean, I can't say it enough, bro. Cousin, I can't wait till tomorrow, bro. I literally can't wait till tomorrow in the show, man. It's gonna basically be fun. KG, bro, like bro, I love what I love about you, KG, is I love your heart, bro. I love what you put into, you bring such an energy and a young energy into this space, and the simple fact that you really, really, really appreciate collecting, bro. So we love that.
Oh, thank you, man.
About
I love his
you.
hair.
So exactly, your hair and my 10%.
I appreciate his hair.
10 out of 10 hair, KG.
And definitely my 10%.
And that
I
mustache,
love that
bro.
as
It's
well.
growing in nice.
Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Dre. It's going. Hey, Dre. Keep it going. Hey, Dre. But yeah, like straight up, man. I mean, I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart for everybody just being here.
Thank you.
You guys have a very, very beautiful and amazing Christmas, man. Like straight up.
Thank
you. If anything, we got a lot of stuff
Likewise.
coming. Me and Brendan, we actually have, I think, when did we decide that we were going to do it?
I think we're gonna do like a afternoon New Year's Day stream.
Yeah, after New Year's Day stream about Spider-Man, right? That's what we said we were going to talk about, or
Yeah,
I think we were going to dive in more deep into Spider-Man about
it's
that.
Lael and I just like a deep dive on all things Spidey, coming out of like No Way Home, obviously,
Nice.
and everything that spawned, but really getting into that film more, and a lot of stuff that we've done a stream already, but we haven't actually had a chance, the two of us, to just dive in like
just
that.
to dive in and just
And
kinda
then
get
related
to, the meat of
to comics, similar to like how we do on our Monday night streams, which if you haven't checked out the Monday night streams, those
Yeah.
are absolute fire with Vinny and Jedi Kid, so definitely check those out. But yeah, if you're a Spidey fan, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do some posing while we're doing it too.
Hey, Dre, bruh, cousin, naked booty man. Say word. Let that stick. Let that stick. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Will, you said we're doing a Christmas show, right? We're gonna try to do one.
I think we're gonna do one. Yeah, I gotta figure out what the topics are gonna be. But yeah, I
Yeah.
think we might do a Christmas night show. I gotta find a way to convince Optical.
Yeah,
So,
definitely. We'll do a Christmas night show.
Yeah, it'd be fun, dude.
Bro, cuz, man, I can't wait for tomorrow, man. I can't wait to actually get you on taking position too, bro. We got to get you on there at least one of these times, man.
I'm game. Let's do
Hell
it.
yeah, let's go. Like to get you on there. Drake, you got a pose game, bro. Dan said you got a pose game. What's up, bro?
Oh man, I'm sorry I missed last week, man.
He's got a post work.
I heard you got a pose
But
game.
I'm
Come
ready
on,
to
man.
pose though.
All right,
I
all right.
told
So,
you, man. We won half. I'm one half of the tag team champions.
okay. Hey, Dre. Hashtag Hey Dre tag team. 1.5 tag team.
It's like the
champion.
Dudley brothers, bro.
Let's
They're from
go.
WWE.
Let's go. Let's go. But yeah,
sir.
definitely, man. So yeah. And Joe, you know what it is. Nothing but love, man. Like straight up, I appreciate
I
what
win
you
all
bring.
posing challenges because you don't need to do anything else but that right there.
There
Done.
you go.
Definitely, Joe. I appreciate
Done.
what you basically bring to the channel, man. Your energy, your love, your passion for it, bro. Your insight. Definitely. It's welcome in this space, man, and we do love it. All of you guys, man, like it's been a great year. It's been an honor to basically be on these shows with you guys, man. If you haven't followed these guys, man, you already know what it is, man. Dre with 6 Scale Reviews. You already know Brother Cousins, with the Brother Cousins toy reviews. KG Collector, Will Foxification. 6 Scale Santa, aka Butt Naked, Assassin. And his, stuff that he got going on, man. Straight up, man. Everybody, man, just show love because, like I said, we take the time out because we love this, man. Literally, there's no propaganda, there's no war, there's no malice. It's like we're family in this community, man, and that's what it's all about. Love bringing great content, love delivering, and I think it's very special, man. So we appreciate you guys. I do want to give a good shout out to single songwriter, man. Thank you for always being on board with this journey, man. Let's see here. Commander Crook, thank you for being here. Max Geekdom. Linda, of course, man. Linda, thank you for being here. Ashley Chase, Trimble Dust, Quavo, Raleigh Ramirez, Latoya T Baby. It's day one. Not my A1 from day one, who's basically made this journey what it is. She always, anytime I'm like, yo, man, I'm not doing this tonight. She's like, you better get your ass up. Get your ass up and
Get
get
your
down
ass
there
down
doing it
there and
straight
start
up.
live
Like,
streaming.
she's always, that's just the way she is.
You better
bro.
buy
Like,
that Doctor Strange.
hell yeah, bro. Like, she's a loyalist, and that's just how we do it. We attack, like, straight up, like, we support each other. And I think that's a special bond that we have, and that just brings us together. Ray C, thank you for coming through. Blitz 0065. Let me see. 808 Michigan Jedi, thank you for coming through. I forgot. I got to go upstairs and watch Matrix too. Don't tell them. If anybody's seen it, don't say shit.
Yep.
Anyway.
I ain't seen it, but I want to.
Yeah.
Don't,
Yeah.
I still
Lael,
gotta see it.
don't forget CC in the chat. She's graciously willing to gift me the Charlie Cox signed Daredevil script. I really
CC.
appreciate that. Like, heart of gold on that one. She's got an absolute heart of gold.
Yeah, Gorilla Pimp 42420. Thank you for coming through. Let me see here. Let's see. Philip the Fool, thank you for being here, man. Let's see here. Oh, we got M Dyson 82997. Thank you for coming through, man. Let's see here who we got. CC3PO. You heard Brenda's comment. I don't have to basically repeat it. MB Dyson, thank you for coming. Tukathri, thank you for basically being here. Tobar, Luminar, thank you for being here. The Collector #1, thank you for coming through, brother. Let's see here. Mackenzie Danil, thank you for basically being here. Let's see who else we got. Loco Lou, thank you, Loco Lou, for coming through, man. Let's see who else we got. Ekwan, thank you for basically being here, man. Renz Talentino, thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got. I feel like this is Romper Room always.
God damn, Joe.
Sean Smith.
Just
What the fuck? Hold on. Joe, come on,
God
man.
damn.
Joe just dropped
It's
it.
Christmas.
He said Merry Christmas with the $99 super chat. Bro, come on, man. Hashtag Joe Lynch.
Dude, I make whatever I make.
Hey.
And I donate whatever I
That was a
make.
very subtle flex. On that.
That was a flex. He just said,
you know these super chats don't come with a reach around, right?
he said,
No, I'm
They
trying to
should.
get him to set up a stream labs because then he'll get a lot of
Yeah.
it versus
Yeah.
the YouTube cut.
oh, got you. You know what? Basically, he just says black card. Damn. That's how he does it. That's how Joe Lynch does it.
It doesn't even have
No,
numbers
there
on
was
it.
2 guys in here tonight that were awesome, and they
I know.
donated $49 each. You know,
I know. And you know what? Actually, it does go towards a great cause, not just basically in here. Like I said, we do stuff outside of this for the community that I don't really like to talk about because they don't want us to talk about it, but it'll show up later on down the road.
right?
But it's stuff that we actually do. I'm part of an organization that we kind of support and do certain things. So it definitely goes towards a great cause. So I appreciate that, man.
And if you guys could
It's
do
the butt
Toys
naked
for
charity.
Tots, like Toys
Yes.
for Tots is a great organization.
Yeah, definitely it is, man. So shout out to for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Angel, thank you for coming through. As always, man, like literally just this has been an experience like no other. Great content, great people. And it's like, yo, Christmas Day is in a couple. I was gonna do basically I had one of them. I was going to say Christmas wish list, where we want to go around and actually see what figures that we would hope would get a release or would get like a production run, or we would see actually as a reveal. But we might do that, we might even do it on Saturday's show, or as a matter of fact, brother Cousins, you might want to put that up tomorrow. See if we
Actually, I'm writing that down right now.
Hold on.
Put it in the
Whoa.
book.
Whoa.
Oh, we got
Is this
competition.
Is there a competition here?
Yo, what the fuck?
Great stream tonight. Merry Christmas. Cable 10. What the hell?
we
Is
got
this a
some fucking
competition?
High rollers in the house tonight.
We got some
I feel
high
like
rollers
we're in
coming through.
Cable right now.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Damn, double it.
Don't do that.
No,
Do it.
Don't even do that.
I want to do it just for the law.
Don't
Do
even
it,
do
Jeff.
that. Don't even do that.
Do it.
Don't even do that.
Going once.
Don't do that. Don't do
Well, I'm
that.
just trying to see. Oh, it goes to 500.
Yo, don't.
If he does a 500, I'm walking off.
Yo, nah.
I feel like, what the
Don't do
fuck?
that.
$200.
But nah, man. Yo,
Merry Christmas, Cable 10.
Cable 10, man. Thank you for coming through with that. I mean, that was
Brendan
all
Riley.
that was all love. Brendan's fucking face. Not.
Put your phone down, Joe.
Yo, what's that? What's it with command? He said 500, y'all do it. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't promote that on here, man. Like it's all love, just for everybody basically being here. That's love enough, and I'm humbled by that. You know what I mean? I could have not one, maybe 10 people in here, and it would be just the same. So, thanks everybody for coming through, man. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I love this thing. Everybody loves this thing. Do me a favor, yo. Use this whole weekend. I want you to watch this video. And actually, if you got some hot toys, I want y'all to inbox me or even put it under this, message here and just say like, yo, this is what I got. Because I like hearing those stories. What you got, what figure you got, you know what I mean? What you got that was unexpected. And we'll actually probably talk about it on the next show. But
yo, your inbox is fucked now.
I know it is. It is, but I
seriously,
welcome
guys,
it.
Oh my God.
SpongeBob, come on, man. What is y'all doing?
Yo.
Come on, man. Stop.
Say my
Y'all gotta
name.
cut this
You got to
out,
say the
bro.
full name.
You gotta say.
I
it.
ain't
gotta
never
say
seen
it.
this
gotta
like
say it,
this.
man.
This is wild. I
SpongeBob
love it.
Square Balls. Come on,
There
man.
you go.
Say my name.
Balls.
Beautiful Heisenberg.
bro,
balls.
cousins, how we doing? SpongeBob Square Balls. Balls.
For $99, we'll say it any way you want.
I
No,
mean,
hey, I want to hear Will say this. SpongeBob Square Balls. Say it.
All right, SpongeBob Square Bowels. There we go. $99,
Holy
baby.
shit.
I feel like my
go.
super
Sell
chat.
out for
I feel like
$99.
my super chat's not getting enough love.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
Brandon,
man.
Brandon, you're in there.
You're in there, bro.
Yeah.
That 99 cents goes from the stamp. It's good, bro. You all in.
Yeah, it's a
Good.
stamp, bro.
You get like 37. You get like 37 cents.
It'll get him half of
Exactly.
the double. Yeah, it's good.
But on what Leo was saying though, guys, just like remember, especially we're buying presents for family and loved ones and everything, because sometimes family are not the loved ones. Just that's why I said both of those things. But just like don't always focus on like what is pre-ordered or what you're waiting on. Like make sure you're enjoying your collection that you have right now.
There you go.
Go into your living room, your bedroom, if you have a full-on collection room, wherever you keep your shit, just go in there and appreciate it.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it, and I'm telling you, you'll let yourself kind of not focus on all the pre-orders and all the waiting and the delays and stuff. If you just be present and just enjoy what you've actually got in your collection right now.
Yeah.
Says Santa FOMO.
Yeah.
Santa FOMO. Don't wait on Hot Toys. Buy the
I mean-
So right now.
That So Toys is also a hell of a lot cheaper than whatever Hot Toys put out too. So I
Enjoy
still
your
stand by
collection
it.
now, Brendan.
Hell yeah.
I will, because that shit's gonna be out in like 4 months. that counts as now to me, not fucking 3 years.
Yeah, definitely. But no, definitely, man. Look, we love y'all. We love everybody out in the chat that has been supporting all of our content, everything that we actually bring to you guys. This is a space we could do this. Like I said, I'm like Cap. I can do this all day. But straight up, like no, it's all love.
Do this all day.
Oh fuck.
Whoa, dude, don't.
That's got to be its own show, probably. Like I'm talking, we talk about that for a whole show. 'Cause that was a
whole
lot
show.
to take in.
Hell yeah, man. It was. But man, thanks again. Thank you guys for basically being here. These, I guess, everybody on this panel, they're my brothers. You know what I mean? It's not just friends. They're my brothers. You know what I mean? Like these are. Come on, Ashley. Is this coming in like a fucking? What's going on, man?
That's actually sick, though. I like that.
$30.99. Come on, man. You know what?
That's cool.
It is going, and the thing is, mind you, I'm gonna start getting receipts.
I'm gonna have to start doing the emoji thing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh.
Yeah, that's really dope. Ashley Chase, thank you for that. Thank you for basically coming through. All you guys, thank you for coming through with all of this, because it means a lot, and it means a lot to the people that it actually supports. So, I do appreciate that. Again, we appreciate that from the bottom. And everybody have a nice, safe Christmas, safe holiday. If you eat well. And just, show love, man. Like we like to show love here, man. Like even through all the debates, even through basically when we have our opinions about certain things, at the end of the day, we love each other. I love these guys, and I ain't ashamed to say it, because I don't have, empathy is always out there, and I just love to love. And that's what it's about. So thank you guys for coming through, man.
Lael, just a special shout out to an absolute genius in the chat from earlier. I actually took a picture of it.
What?
Yeah. Victor Rodriguez, who said, "I'm convinced that if Brendan made a channel, he would get 1 million followers within a year. That man is hilarious." he's a genius. So I just wanted to give him special credit.
Hey, one person said it, so
I kind of knew your
He's
ass
a
was
fucking
going.
visionary, man. Victor Rodriguez.
Are you talking about Victor or yourself?
Yeah, right.
Yes.
He's talking in third person, Lynch.
I knew it. I knew it. And you know what? A special shout out to Ming Na Wen for being there. And Fennec Shand.
58 years beautiful.
58 years beautiful. A round of applause. Come on, Will. Come on, Will. Come
I got you, bro.
Yes, there you go. Round of Fennec Shand. Thank you for making this a very, very beautiful and special episode. Love you and love you guys again. Have a nice Christmas. Show some love to your fellow man. Hey, one other thing too. I wanted to make this quick announcement. Once we hit 2,000 subscribers to this channel, there's going to be a Hot Toys giveaway from me live, and it ain't coming from. It's from me, and it's not going to be no rinky dink shit. It's going to be some dope shit.
Team Tony.
Exactly. So it's going to basically be from me. So yes, once we reach 2,000, it's going to be a random giveaway from me. So just remember that. And it's going to be some special things sprinkled in. So definitely, again, thank you guys for coming through. We love y'all. Continue to spread that love. And again, have a nice holiday. And Happy New Year's if we don't talk to you. Let's go.
Say what? Say what? What?